How's the party mood at this point? It's been a little while since you got beat up.
We are recovering and ready for vengeance.
All
And
right.
the money, because we are running out.
Yeah, I guess I'll just set it on Elven Glade. Why not? Who wants to do the previously?
We'll do the previously.
Yours truly.
So last time, what we did was we wanted to explore further around the area. We ended up kind of traveling to the northeast, where we met with a stream that basically led back into the main river we follow along. We did end up going all the way up to the Fishmen fort, and while fighting some of them outside the fort, we nearly wiped. I was able to escape, but Layla was taken by the Fishmen. I went later on in the night after taking off my armor to sneak in to try and get her out of there. We successfully escaped, barely, and were able to come back to Fagard somewhat safely, somehow.
Awesome. So, some amount of time has passed since you guys have returned to town, Fagard. So you would have been able to heal up if you wanted, even just using the paladin healing, or using cure wound spells or whatever.
Yeah.
There probably was enough time to get 1 week of extended rest in as well. So you would get 1 hit die back each.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Because a small amount of time has passed, it is now the monthly expenses have come around once again. I don't know if we did last month's either, but I'm gonna just assume we did. Huh?
I'm lagging. I can't hear you. What? No.
I think we did, actually. That's why we have so little money.
Cool.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Well, in either case, expenses will be paid now. So, for your output of gold, the expenditure part of the expenses, you guys spend 64.8 GP on labor costs.
Okay.
Let me know when you've subtracted it.
Yeah, I subtracted that.
Alright, now for money, the upside stuff, you get 2 gold for 2 fields worked in the small farm, or I guess a gold per big field, right? So the farm has 8 big fields around it, so you guys get 8 GP from the farm.
Nice.
Now for the trade post, I believe that this round you've already had the road for its duration. So,
Yes.
who wants to roll the d6 for the trade post?
You wanna do it?
Go, Mary.
Okay.
Alright, 3.
Mid.
Middle of the road. Just double checking. Let's see, don't have any bonuses to it. You earn 15 GP from the trade post.
Okay.
Over the course of the week, you'll get some complaints about the lack of sleeping quarters. Nothing too crazy, but that is something you were made aware of.
Okay.
People have been sleeping in tents for like a month or 2 now.
Alright.
Big camping trip, guys. Aren't we all having fun?
They're not having fun. So if nothing is broached, they might be tempted to start setting up their own like peasant shacks.
I believe last time what we decided on was
The quarry camp,
right?
yeah, which
Yeah.
has just finished now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the queen's food as well should be running lowish at this point. So in future months, you will have to either import food or produce the food.
Okay. Does the Hunter's Lodge also provide some meat from hunted animals?
The Hunter's Lodge. Let me double
That's
check.
one of the reasons I chose it. I thought it would help provide some food.
Yeah, it provides food.
Okay.
I don't think it provides the meat good per se.
Okay.
Because you need like a butcher for like nice cut meat. But effectively you have meat. Like you can get a butcher and then
Okay.
the meat good is like luxury meat. It's like cut processed meat, right?
Right. Okay.
But yeah, people have been dining on squirrels, the occasional like elk, shit like that.
Holy shit, this is rough. Our people are suffering, Keen.
Is it safe to assume the farm is starting to yield like some crops that we are eating, or is it mostly just for income?
Yeah, it's producing. So that will be the marker for next time.
That little add-on that I put on the right is almost making it look like it's 3D.
True.
So 3D.
Alright, so that is all of the legwork stuff done. The session can now truly begin.
Alright.
You've just given your settlement orders to Bernard, who will now go and execute on them. What does the party do next?
I see our crops are coming in nicely.
Who are you saying this to?
I'd say I'm just saying it in general. Crops are coming in nicely. You know? It's a thought. No one has to hear it. I am pleased with the crops.
Can we say, if you would like to do this, that you have a little talk with our people and tell them that we'll build something for them next week?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to say I'll address their concerns and say that it's next on my agenda, and in fact, that is why I am clearing out forest. How about that?
Okay. They'll accept this reasoning.
Fantastic.
Give me a persuasion check. See how happy they are to hear it, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You make it sound reasonable.
They're like, holy shit, we're about to build a megalopolis.
There's so
New
much.
crown card coming up. Or new crown hold, sorry. If I rolled a natural 20, they were gonna think that I'm about to build them like luxury apartments.
Maybe.
I'm interested in exacting vengeance against the fish people, also with the assumption that that castle holds some sort of money that we can pilfer, perhaps.
Wow, Mr. Paladin, that sounds...
But in my head, I'm actually thinking that you and I are now super racist against fish people and we have to kill them.
Okay. Yeah, we need to go kill the fish people.
Truth.
So is that what the party does?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I roll something to see if Strawberry wants to come?
Yes, flat D20.
Strawberry didn't get hurt last time.
No, but it was traumatic.
She's traumatized.
Yeah.
You know, with food at your side, Strawberry is willing to go anywhere.
Just pick up a little crop. Strawberry's very interested.
What a trooper.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I do want to retcon in something to this like week you guys have been resting, if that's okay. During the week, can you roll for me a wisdom check, Keen?
Yes. Let me see. 15.
Okay. You will... I saw you delete that little bit. Look, I'm gonna fucking draw a cube now. Lost your cube privileges.
Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Sorry.
Well, it's been done now. Now I have the cube.
Damn, you lost your powers.
So during this week, in your dreams,
Yes.
one of these days, you will see the paladin from the crypt. You're like, I don't know, describe what Keen's dreams are normally like for me. I'll slot something in.
Describe what this dream is like?
No, just in general, how does Keen dream? What's he dream about?
His dreams are somewhat a mix of past memories, battles fought, the woad, things of that nature.
And so you'll be walking along a forest. Not quite sure if it is a local forest or the woad, but in your dream it just makes sense that you're there. You're like looking around for supplies when you see him like with arms folded, just like leaning against a tree. Which is unusual, because, you know, last time you saw him he was a ghost, but I'm not sure if you necessarily question it or not.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, I'm assuming even after seeing him in a physical form rather than a ghostly form, I would recognize him, you know, in the dream.
Yeah.
I assume, you know, in the dream, I might not necessarily be differentiating from, you know, his physical form in the ghost, so I might just recognize him in general and say, hello, you know, what are you doing here?
I came to visit.
For what purpose?
I think you have misunderstood the nature of the item that you received. So I wanted to confirm. You haven't used it yet.
Oh. I didn't realize it had a use.
You not. It says, as the Order's only living member, you are effectively its head. You should have a more curious mind.
Very well.
I'll leave you with this wisdom.
Yes.
The item charges slowly. May only use it once for every 2 weeks or so. Use it in times of danger. And he fades away.
Okay. After that, I suppose I might kind of wake up after perhaps realizing it's a dream after the fade away effect and kind of grab the amulet around my neck and kind of take a look at it and wonder, if what just happened was, something I should take into account, or if it was just a dream or what.
It does leave more questions than answers.
Yeah.
That might be something Keen ruminates on. As, the week rounds out and you issued the orders and you find yourself looking for things to do, your body healed, etc., etc. So we can return to current time.
Okay. We're planning to clear out the forest, we're addressing the people's concerns, and we are prepping ourselves for another little adventure to Fish Fort.
Yep.
To hopefully successfully take out our new nemesis.
Yeah, and you'll hear the chop, chop, chop of the woodcutters getting to work, clearing out the forest. Feel a small, warm summer breeze, just mostly rebuffed by your armor.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what happens next.
All right. Well, I'm going to say on this particular day, I gave the orders, let's say the night before, to the woodcutters, and this morning I was addressing the rest of the camp. So the woodcutters kind of knew ahead of time that they were clearing it out for something. And then on this morning, I'm kind of addressing the rest of Fagard, saying what the woodcutters are working on is clearing some land so that we can make a proper living quarters for the current settlers of Fagard. To address their concerns. And then after that goes apparently quite well with the role I got, I'm going to come to Layla and Strawberry and say, we
You're
have
gonna have to go
unfinished
find
business.
Layla because she's not here.
Hmm?
Layla's with her friend in the forest.
I see. At this particular time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm going to know that you're there, correct?
Yeah, I would have told you.
Okay. I'm going to start heading up then, since that's going to be on the way to the fish fort. And I'm going to check on the altar where we've been feeding our Hydra friend. See how that's been going.
Yep.
Friend.
Yeah. We're feeding him instead of killing him, so.
You trudge along aside the lake. I imagine just like along the sandy beach. See, there's a variety of bugs buzzing around, being very irritating, including some mosquitoes and wasps and stuff.
Yeah.
But you've been in nature before, so while it's annoying, it's not extremely concerning. You pass by the altar, the slab, which is currently empty, but you can see dried blood about, flies buzzing around, slapping it up.
Yeah.
Your trip.
Going to this.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm going to assume for the time being that we're still keeping the Hydra satisfied.
Yep. So far, so good.
Did you take Strawberry with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify to make sure I'm not bringing Strawberry myself.
continue along the river. And I think, let me double check the hex map, the hidden map.
Okay.
After the course of many hours, you will eventually find the river crossing where you'd met Flump before.
Okay.
About like, I want to say like 3.5 hours. Where do you go next?
I'm gonna make my way over to the shrine, assuming that you will probably be hanging out with Flump at the shrine. So I come to the shrine. Are you there?
Yeah, we're sunbathing.
I'm sunbathing. Okay.
Yeah,
Going to
and
approach
clearing.
and give you two a wave.
Near the forest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Going to start approaching and give you two a wave and say, "How's the sun today?"
Oh, it's really
Very
warm.
nice, actually.
I hope I'm not disturbing you two, but I was just coming along to see how things are going. Plump, as you know, our last venture up here almost ended both of our lives. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you for a blessing. In fact, I brought something with me. I'm going to reach kind of out of my side pocket. A couple pieces of some farm goods, whatever's growing. It's summer now, so I'm thinking, there might be one or two things I can bring now that are, less boring. Remember last time, I think maybe gave him a radish and he wasn't all that impressed. So I'd like to give him, like, some fruit or something, a little more colorful. Whatever's
Cool.
growing, really.
Yeah,
I
he'll
think we might have some strawberries by now, middle of summer.
We're in the middle of summer. That's pretty.
sorry, repeat.
That we're in the middle of summer?
Yeah.
Like,
He'll waddle on over to his shrine and, instruct you to wish clearly and put it on the plate.
Okay. I'm going to close my eyes and kind of kneel down on one knee, kind of wish for whatever kind of blessing of protection the Flump could potentially provide us for our oncoming, potentially dangerous operation against the Fishmen, Fish Fort.
Alright. And what's Layla doing at this time?
she's sunbathing.
Then, yeah, Flump will accept your blessing, or your offering, and bless you. He holds his hands out, and you briefly glow. Gonna roll an effectiveness check for Flump. It's outside of his main purview. Cool.
If I wanted to try and gauge the effectiveness of his blessing, what would I roll? An Arcana, maybe?
Insight check. Self-directed.
Okay.
It's an interesting role. Bro knows nothing about himself.
Yeah, you don't feel any effect, but
Okay.
Flump will inform you. When you see a blow coming, just think of me.
Okay.
That's cute.
I will keep that in mind, Flump. As always, I appreciate your blessing.
He bobs his head. Well, it's what I'm here for, more or less.
You can see when you're coming to his shrine, if you look up, I started building a very crude tree house for myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. With Flump's help, which is, you know, Flump is very small, but it doesn't look like much, but it will.
Yeah, he can climb pretty good, surprisingly, but once he's up there, his effectiveness is limited.
He's just there for moral support and company.
I'm gonna make my way over to you sunbathing and say, alright, Layla, well, we're, burning daylight. I see the daylight is actually burning you now. Would you like to get going?
I'm not getting burned, but I think we need to go handle this. You can see Strawberry is also sunbathing, and she does not want to leave.
Yeah, Strawberry's like
Strawberry's
at thermonuclear temperatures.
She's having a very nice day.
Yeah, animals can sunbathe.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Well, where do you head next?
Okay.
We
We're
go.
going to head up north towards what we remember is the direction of Fish Fort.
Alright, give me a survival check.
Do you want me to do it?
Do you have better survival? You have 3, right?
I was, yeah,
Alright,
pretty good.
you head due north, trudging through the bramblewood for another hour or so before you find any landmarks.
Okay.
And you find that old village where you killed the fishmen that one time.
I have no clue where to go from here. Let's just keep going north.
Well,
I
north
actually
is
like to.
past the river. Have to swim across.
Okay. Did we just follow the river? What did we do last time? Do you remember?
The fort was close to the river, so we could follow it, but I actually want to look around this old town to see if there's signs of fishmen, like, moving back in or anything. Since we didn't actually wipe them out when we fought them here. Several kind of escaped.
Okay.
So I want to take a look around the settlement for any signs of them potentially, being here again.
Yeah. And getting near, you will roll me a perception check.
Oh. 1 second. 10.
Getting vaguely close, you will catch a glimpse of a few like green figures milling about.
Alright.
Green. Oh.
Freaking fish people, man. I don't think we should clear them out right now. I think we should go to the fort first. And then grab them on the way back. Because if some of them escape, they might, like, tell people up north. Or fish people.
How far away are we right now upon seeing green figures?
100 to 200 feet or so. imagine Keen is like up on a hill next to a tree, just looking down on the village.
Yeah.
The remnants of
I'm
it.
gonna try to wrap around, with somewhat of a similar radius of, a couple hundred feet to try and avoid them, And
Yeah.
also trying to be somewhat stealthy at the same time, since we aren't very close, but they could easily detect us if they wanted to.
Okay, wrap around to where?
To basically still follow along the river, but not walk through the abandoned village.
Okay. Avoiding the village.
Yes, avoiding the village entirely.
Correct. So, which way along the river do you go? It flows southwest or southeast.
So this is like a bend in the river?
Yes, the bend where the village is.
Can I roll
I'm gonna
something?
go west.
Yeah, like intelligence check, maybe to remember.
Yeah, to see if I remember something, because personally, I don't, but maybe Bailiffs,
Yeah, makes sense.
Jesus.
Just stop rolling.
Yeah,
My highest roll of the day has been 3.
it's not very high. Yeah, Layla's not quite sure. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to travel southwest.
Alright. Guys begin travel southwest. And
Once we're clear of the village, I want to travel along the river.
yeah, I figured. Near the end of the day, you arrive at that river crossing where Flump's river crossing.
That's not right. Why did we go south? Don't we need to go more north?
Yeah, but the river went south both ways.
Oh. Okay, let's go to the other one then. You wanna go back up now?
I mean, we have only bedrolls with us. We don't have a tent or anything.
No.
Well, we're nearby Plump. Perhaps we should spend the night nearby here. Would you say your treehouse is somewhat, I don't know, made at this point? Would you be able to sleep up in it?
I can probably sleep up there, but I don't know if you can fit.
Okay. Around what time of day is it, Torb? Is it like dusk?
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
Okay. I'm gonna say I want to make the call to kind of call it a day here and try to spend the night here and then travel in the morning. That daylight.
Oh, we had a really productive day.
Yeah, getting lost.
Time for sleep.
We'll say, hello to Flump again. Just ask him if he's okay with us, kind of sleeping nearby.
Yeah. It'll be okay.
Well, he's fine with me.
Okay.
It's fine watching over you guys as you sleep.
Okay. Alright. We'll take up our bedrolls and kind of prepare for an early morning, so going to bed somewhat early in the night, After perhaps having a laugh of how we wasted our day getting lost.
Yeah. Time will pass. Sorry, repeat, Layla.
Maybe you will be the guide from now on.
Sure.
Dawn comes.
Mhm.
Where do you head next?
Okay. I'm going to travel back up the river.
Yeah, so heading
North.
west, finding the river crossing, and then following the river along.
Yes, following it north from here.
Okay. Yep, you follow it. Imagine. What do you do when you reach near the village?
I'd like to take another kind of careful look at the village, but have in mind that I want to avoid it still. So
Yeah.
try to take another look.
Alright, roll interestingness check. High is more interesting / opportune.
Okay. Oh,
Alright. So you see them, you think fighting something. But again, you're a couple 100 feet away, so.
okay.
It could also just be breakdancing.
Can I try to come a little closer and roll a perception check?
Okay. Yeah, give that as well. Okay, you have to get within like 80 feet or something to make out what they're fighting. Do you do so?
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right.
Let's go with that 80 feet.
All right, you
I'm not gonna
will
get a bit
see
closer.
them fighting the like turtle dudes, the turtle creatures.
So it is fishmen fighting the turtle creatures?
Yeah.
Does it appear like one side is winning?
Let me see. Yeah, you see like one or two fishmen bodies, but, or maybe they're just unconscious, but the turtles are heavily outnumbered, and you see a few of their corpses as well. The fishmen seem to be doing like little hit and run tactics, and occasionally the turtle will lash out, but they are mostly using their better reach, ability to throw weapons and stuff. And some group of them are like preventing the turtles from escaping into the river itself.
Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity of their chaos and fighting one another to kind of try and make a beeline to the castle.
There is no castle in this
We're
village.
at the village.
Well, I know there's no castle. I'm saying like I'm leaving like the village. In my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, there's some fishermen preoccupied with fighting turtle men here. What if we strike the castle like now-ish? So I'd like to kind of leave and try to make way to the castle that day.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You continue your trail, avoiding entering the combat, and you begin trudging along the river. It takes much time before you see any other point of interest, like hours or so, before you see a T-junction. There's a creek which feeds into this river.
And there's a little rickety bridge.
Nope.
Oh.
But the creek isn't that deep.
Yeah, we're just gonna cross the creek, keep following the river.
Yep. You follow along even longer, then you will see the fort in the distance and the crossing here, which I forget if it was a rickety bridge or not. I think it was.
I think you said it was, yeah.
Yeah, a thin wooden bridge.
Okay. gonna carefully cross that bridge in an effort to kind of move closer to the castle.
You'll be able to get within a couple 100 feet of the castle easily. Or the keep, I should say.
Okay. Once we are that close, I'd like to try and see if I can see fishmen on the walls kind of patrolling, or if they're just nearby.
Yeah, give me
Right
a
now.
perception check. See how close you gotta get.
Okay.
Also, what are your prepared spells?
Oh, that's actually a good question.
Did you see mine?
Yeah.
I believe I am. Yeah, I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1 Cure Wounds, 1 Divine Favor, 1 Bless.
Alright. So, with the perception check, you don't really see much. I'm just gonna bring you to the fish map.
Okay.
Make sure to actually like reset your HP and stuff. Oh, it reset. And so interesting.
Excellent.
So you can see yourselves along the trail where you ran that week ago.
Yeah.
What do you do next?
I'd like to kind of walk up along the river this way.
Yep. And you will need to give me a stealth check as you catch a glimpse of some fishmen doing stuff.
Okay. Let's see it. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You will see. Let me see. Yeah, you'll see like a fish man like standing in the water, like spearing a fish and pulling it out of the water when it like glances in your direction and then points and okay, and roll initiative.
Oh, shit. That's not bad. Natural 20. -1.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, you guys got some good rolls.
nice.
Saving it up.
Yeah. Nas, your one good roll this session, unfortunately.
So far.
Is that the rules? The official rules or what?
Yeah, it's just all downhill from here.
I'm not getting a feeling this is rigged.
The game was rigged from the start.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do this initiative. No. Don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh no.
they rolled a 20. A dirty 20, I think. Yeah, not a natural 20.
stinky.
I'll see how good their thing is. Whether or not they notice you this initial turn or not. Or more accurately. Oh yeah, they're aware. And group 3 will wait. So you'll hear shouting, maybe in response, you're not quite sure, from the fort. It's distant. Keen, it's your turn.
We need to find a more favorable position, I think.
It certainly does seem that way, doesn't it?
We should
Do I
dig it
see
from the water.
any fishmen close to me?
Nobody
Or just that
nearby.
one?
Yeah, you just got a line of sight on the one distance.
Eh,
The problem is there's like this hill over here and these huts. They're kind of in the way.
yeah. Yeah.
This is a wall over here.
Yeah,
It's a
but
short wall.
it's a short wall.
Like, we can, like, get over it pretty easy. Is it difficult terrain? So does it take 2 squares if I, like, move over it?
Yeah, unless you want to do like some sort of check with the risk of like falling over.
Nah. So
Okay,
let's see.
Let's get away from the water.
Be from the water.
They're gonna keep jumping out at us,
Yeah,
probably.
potentially. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move over here. I am going to brace.
Alright.
You can dash if you want.
Yeah, I guess I might as well dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. That's in the way. Oh no.
Oh, the spooky music is back.
It's combat music,
One
okay.
moment.
It's not spooky this one.
There we go. Yeah, I dashed over here and I'm bracing.
Alright, Layla, it's your turn.
Okay. I can go for 70.
Yep. Though again, the fence counts as difficult terrain, unless you want to make like an acrobatics or athletics check to hop over quickly.
Okay, so I'll get over to there and then hop over it. But like in difficult terrain, so that's 10 more, right?
Yeah, just add an extra 5 foot for the fence.
Yeah, so that's 40 plus 10, 50. I got 70. Can I see anything right now?
Let's see. Oh, these guys are all downhill. These guys are all uphill. You will like catch glimpses of the fishmen in the battlements. They have 3/4 cover, but they are like visible to you. So you can see them like raising their spears and shouting and waving and pointing at you. So they're represented over here, but they're actually over here.
Okay.
You see what? You don't see anyone in the tent, just glancing over.
It's like a pretty small tent.
It's
Can I
not
get
that
cover
small.
from it?
No, it's pretty big. You could walk up and get cover, theoretically. It's a big, wide, like...
If I stand over here,
Yeah.
can they like shoot right down at me from like this position, or do they have like obstruction
You'd get like
from the tent?
half cover because of the angle, I would say.
Yeah, but this tree here can protect me.
It's a very thin tree, so you'd also get half cover from it.
Oh. I'm not very thin, I have to say. I'm gonna crouch.
Okay.
If I crouch here, do I have to like use an action to uncrouch and then cast, or can I not cast if I'm crouched?
You can cast while crouched.
But I can't stand up and crouch and cast.
You could stand up and cast if you want.
Okay, I will crouch.
Alright. Next on the chopping block is these guys, the fishmen. They begin traveling up the hill. You can see one of them. It dashes over and will sort of, I'll make a DC 5 perception check. It's focused in on Keen.
I love the little fish pictures. They're big.
Yep, they are very funny. You'll see another one.
Stab, stab.
Yeah, they're just like raising their spears and like bobbling along. It's a little bit reminiscent of friggin' Flump in a weird way. Though they are obviously bigger than him.
Yeah, Flump is nice.
Alright, these fishmen will move around. You see a couple more appear on the battlements.
Okay.
And at the start of initiative, these guys will also join initiative, so I'll give them the red team icons and have them roll. Alright, so this guy, wow, that's actually incredible.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're rolling like God.
Outdoor.
Like I said, it's all downhill from here.
Only 20. Not for you, though.
Well, yeah, it's never downhill for me.
Fishmen are gonna rise up.
Yeah, it's only uphill, and that's a fact.
Oops, accidentally. Yeah, this guy will just move up. Alright, Keen, it's your turn.
Hey, I am going to let's see. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said this is like 4 feet tall, right? Pretty much.
It's 3 feet tall.
Okay. 6. I'm not gonna move over the wall. If it's 3 feet tall, I shouldn't really be obstructed from like throwing a javelin at that guy, right?
Correct.
Like, I should easily be able to do that. Okay. I'm going to attempt that. I'm going to attempt to lob a javelin at that one closest to me that did not spot Layla.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It hits the tree nearby
Damn.
and snaps.
At least
You
it hit
lose one
something.
javelin.
No. Alright, I'm marking it down.
Layla,
It's so sad.
you hear the crack of a javelin.
Can any of these guys, like, have they noticed me?
They're tunnel visioning, but it could change at any moment. Haven't yet
I wanna
spotted you.
stealthily sneak in here.
Okay. Yeah, you do so.
Cool. Do I hear them turn in on me or anything?
No.
Can I see anything in the tent?
Yeah, you see that there are... First of all, the inside of the tent seems to be like similar to the mud puddle in that they like have dug a little pond for themselves and filled it with water, so it's muddy. You see piles of rock and piles of metal things.
Ooh.
Are they circle or
Uh,
small metal things? Are they...
It's like small metal bits, like arrowheads. You think you see a dagger in one of these piles.
Oh,
And you'll see, you know, some like silver coins and stuff as well.
so it's kind of like a little bird nest of shinies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll position myself in the tent to where I'm like obstructed from view from these little guys, but I'm like kind of like crouching close to the entrance / exit.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see out, should be able to see out here a little bit.
Yeah. You'll be able to see like Keen and stuff. It's by peering out.
That will be my turn.
Alright, these guys continue. And this one walks up and attempts to stab Keen. Does 19 hit?
Holy shit.
Let me see. What if I use parry?
What's your AC?
My my AC is 16. Reaction to add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would not work because that would only put me up to 18, correct?
Correct.
2 plus 16. Yeah, no. So I am just going to take the hit, I guess, with a brace.
Alright. Oh, Jesus. Guy does a lot of damage. Then he slipperily, like, moves back in a way that reminds you of their fight with the turtles. This one moves up. He does the same thing. Do you want to use Flum Spoon now? Or do you want to wait?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You feel divine protection, and this guy is forced to reroll his attack.
Am I gonna roll 25?
No, he misses.
Okay.
The weapon, like, it looks like it's going for a vital part, but it slides off your armor in a weird way.
Bless Flump.
Yep. You feel the magic fade away.
Alright. Thank you, Flump.
And this one can't really get any closer, so it'll just stand behind this tree.
Okay.
The shield guy dashes, sort of following the spectacle. Up top is these little guys. You just follow along, they're dudes. Cool. Guys on top of the battlements continue to just provide moral support. You will see, sort of jogging down the hill, is another guy. Keen, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hop over the fence here. Well, not hop, but, you know, like, reach my
Slowly
leg up
climb over.
there. Yeah. And then I'm going to walk over to this guy, and I'm going to attempt a one-handed attack.
Let's see it.
I can't use bonus action first, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Can I use Divine Favor retroactively, or can I only do that with Divine Smite?
Divine Favor you have to cast in advance.
Got it. Okay.
So it's like a minute-long
I,
concentration spell.
Yeah. I'm going to use Divine Favor here, and I'm going to try to smack this guy.
Alright, let's see the swing. This guy's got a pretty low AC. You slash him.
Nice. That's crazy.
5 plus...
1d4, I think it is.
Yeah, so it'd be plus 1d8 plus 2d4. Why didn't it do the crit? Roll another d8 and another d4. I'm gonna look at your sheet while you're doing this. Thank you for Gorda. Put something in. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
And
It
also,
comes down to-
I'm gonna add Divine Favor to your global damage modifiers.
Oh, thanks.
So you'll be able to just check it on, or it's a d4, right?
It's just a d4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll be able to check it on as well.
Oh.
Okay, so this guy takes 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. still up.
Got that.
Sweet. All right.
Layla, it is your turn.
Very cool. Can I cast at this guy and this guy if I step out a little bit, or would that not allow me to spellcast this
Yeah,
turn?
you can. I treat it like XCOM rules, so you can effectively like move a little bit here and there.
Okay. I am. Fuck. That one type of damage never did extra damage. Just the one type damage did less damage, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but which
Let's just do
type?
Fire orbs.
Yeah.
Those are safe.
Sure that wasn't what they resisted?
It was thunder.
Yeah, it was thunder or electricity. I always forget, but I'm pretty sure it's thunder. I need to figure that out. Yeah, a level 2 chromatic orb twinned to these two guys.
Alright. Let's see the to hit rolls.
Okay. And
Alright, which ones? So left to right or right to left?
let's do right to left.
Okay. The first one hits, the second one obviously misses.
Gosh darn, that's a 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
But it's a level 2, and I'm pretty sure I casted this at level 1 because I don't have a level 2 freaking spell thing that I need to
Okay, roll another d8. You are correct.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Do like half this guy's HP in a single blast.
And then I'm not assuming they know where that came from.
Yeah, you can see them looking at you now.
I'm running over here and jumping over the little thing.
Alright, acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay. You end up landing prone on the opposite side.
Okay, maybe they can't see me.
True. Object permanence does not exist in Fishmen here. They're like, oh, she's gone. Okay.
She's dead, it's fine.
We got her, guys.
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So this marauder near you, Keen, stabs you in the tummy.
Oh, man.
It's tummy time once again.
Yep.
He
I did not brace because I used my other thing, so I gotta take the full damage here.
he runs off. This one moves in and spears.
Oh
I told you.
God.
They never fall off, okay?
Whatever.
This one moves up, spears.
There's just no fucking way.
Oh my god,
Like a
brother.
sponge.
Let's
Crit
roll.
magnet. The shield guy is not feeling super good. I'll roll morale for him. Low is brave. Nah, he's like, fuck it, my friends have this. I'm just gonna run. He jumps into the water.
I hate those little shits. They just keep jumping away. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they survive in this fucking cruel world. You'll see some of these guys sort of like stand up on this cliffside, just like looking down, observing the situation. The shield guy will move and then he dashes. You can see it like peeking over the fence
Uh-oh.
and looking at you, just like on the fucking ground, Layla.
Bruh. It's fine. They can't see me.
Keen, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try something here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. while he's kind of looking over the fence, I'm gonna kind of run up to his side, and I'm gonna try to catch him off guard and try to knock his shield off of him.
All right.
So, like, I'm not gonna try to like engage with the shield itself because from last time I'm scarred from the sticky shield. I'm going to attempt to, like, while he's looking over the fence, try to, I don't know. I don't even know how I'd do it. I'd probably take my sword and try to like smack him with the flat of the blade, like on the back of the head or something. I don't know.
And hope that he drops the shield.
So, I don't know. Or just to distract him to try and grab the shield. Like, I want to literally have the sticky shield. For this
Okay.
fight, at least. So my
Well,
attempt is to basically try to not touch the shield, which I know he's probably going to attempt to block with it.
how are you gonna grab the shield without touching it?
Well, my thought process was I try to catch him off guard coming
Yeah.
from, like,
Or so you mean
Side.
knocking it out of his hand?
yeah, like knocking it out of his hand. Like,
Okay.
if I'm coming from his side, trying to, swipe his arm that's holding the shield, so he might be forced to drop it, something like that.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. You post
Got it.
his.
Yeah.
I'll have to
21.
open his sheet up. That's pretty good.
That is good.
The scout would have to roll a natural 20 in order to beat that.
Yeah.
Well, Torb, you're not far from it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Even with like defender bonuses, you manage to like shove his shield arm and the strap breaks and the shield falls into the dirt. It
Fantastic.
looks at you angrily. Probably. I mean, it has a fish face.
I think they perpetually look confused.
Okay. So, that takes an action, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna brace.
Layla, it's your turn.
So how does this work now that I'm prone? If I stand up, is that a full action?
It would take half your movement to stand up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to stand up. And... I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Keen at level 1.
Alright.
You'd be melee, I think, right?
Yeah, she can like
Next to you.
reach over the fence, I imagine.
Okay.
Oh. Hold on, is that the 2d8? Oh no.
Oh my god.
That's 2d8.
That's
is two
2d8
natural
plus
ones.
2.
You just rolled 2 ones.
That's incredibly.
What the fuck?
I mean, every bit counts, right? Every little bit of HP.
This, now it's out of my system, right? I can be fine now, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, we've been having low rolls this whole time, so what do you mean out of your system?
I had 2 and 1, so I'm good now. 2 for 1.
Yeah. This fish man will slide in. Do you do anything else, Will?
Yeah.
You have a bonus action?
I don't think I have anything to do with the bonus action.
Alright. Any movement?
No, I kind of want to stay near Keen.
Alright. Keen. This guy will attempt to
Uh-oh.
stab you with flanking, so that's 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It will then slip back. This other
It's
one,
only 3 damage.
yeah.
Only
You
30.
braced, right? So it's even less.
Oh, it's 1 damage. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
This other one will attempt to hop over the fence. It successfully does so,
Wow.
doing a backflip in the process.
Oh,
He's like, watch this.
Then, like, moves over, starts circling you, Layla. Lets you shield guys in the water.
cool.
These marauders start to climb on down. Can see them moving slightly more cautiously. They have spears raised. Let's see, 20. That's the guys up top. Keen. This shield guy is pretty pissed off at you. Question is, does he want to try to re-equip his shield or not? It's no longer sticky, at the very least. It's covered in dirt now.
Oh, it's stuck all the mud and dirt on the ground. Okay.
Yeah. On a 1, it's gonna try to re-equip the shield somehow, and 2, it will take revenge.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it grabs the shield straps. It's not strapped in. It does take his action, but it provides slightly less AC than normal. Because it's flimsier. Keen, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to attack Shield Man next to me. Let's see what happens.
Alright. 10 is not good enough.
Not hit. Bummer. I'm gonna brace.
Alright, Layla.
Yes, sir.
It's not looking so good. There's fishmen all over. You get into flashbacks too.
I'm sorry, but apparently I can't cast better than 1, so I'm gonna cast Shatter at this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it hit the other 2?
Yeah. It's in 10.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot square. Pretty sure. No,
so
20-foot square, right?
Okay.
All the creatures in 10 feet away from them is basically, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, it's a 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
If it's a 10-foot radius, you might be able to get all 3 in the center of them, right?
Here, I'll post it. Maybe that will help us.
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius.
Yeah, 10-foot radius. Yep.
So you can easily get 2 of them. Getting all 3 would be really dubious. You'd get like half of 2 of them in it, which would cause like half damage on success or quarter on failure. Or the reverse of that.
Ay. Okay, let's get the top 2 for sure.
Okay.
And let's do the damage or whatever.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Before you do anything. Shatter does thunder damage. But it damaged them last time we fought them. Should it not have?
It's a good question.
Shit, was it thunder or was it lightning that didn't hit them?
Well,
Was that
I'm just
the
saying
same thing?
Shatter did damage them last time we fought them.
Or that could have been a mistake on my part. I don't remember which one it is, to be honest with you. Because I did lightning and I did thunder. Either lightning or thunder did not work on them.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Shatter damaged them last time we fought them.
Okay, so I don't know. Well, I already rolled it, so
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
So top to bottom. Alright, the top one survives, taking 8. The bottom one dies.
Nice.
Okay, so they're immune to lightning damage then? Because this is thunder. I'm gonna write that down. They're not immune to thunder.
Alright, it's blank team's turn. This one guy is gonna continue to stab at Keen.
Oh my god. No! No!
This one's gonna stab at Layla. He did brace.
Oh wait, I forgot to move!
That's true.
Yeah?
So
Where would you have moved?
I have 5 health.
I would have ran up like there.
Okay.
Like there, probably.
And just position yourself.
35. Is that 35? I was like here. Yeah.
Alright. This other guy will follow you, closing in, but not getting too close.
Yeah, be scared, little guy.
I'll move here. Alright, it's water shield guy. It's the red marauders who will make a morale check. Low is brave. So the one that is injured will just go start running for the river. The other one, I think, will probably target Layla. Because it's not feeling brave enough to target. Well, Keen doesn't look like he's much of a threat. So Layla, this guy moves up and he attempts to spear you. Then it slips back a little bit.
Is that
Can he
5
spear over the 3-foot fence easily enough?
Yeah. Layla's standing up, spear's a long weapon.
Okay.
Even if Layla wasn't standing up, there's like gaps and shit. This is their fence. They all use spears, right?
Okay.
Was it 5 damage?
Correct.
Alright.
Let's see. The guys inside the base will begin doing stuff.
Uh-oh.
And last but not least, it's the harpooner. Now, unfortunately, Keen, you're next to it, and it's pissed, so it will attack you. 12 does not hit.
Nice.
Bounces off your armor.
Is that the first miss?
It might be
First
the first
miss?
miss.
Yes.
Jesus.
It's your turn, Keen. Vision's blurring,
Okay.
blood losing.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Hmm. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself for
Oh.
14.
All right. You
Nice
tap
cure
yourself.
wounds.
Cure woundsified.
And yeah. Then I am going to erase.
All right, embrace. Layla.
2 chromie orbs at this guy and this guy. Fire. Level
Okay.
1.
Twin spell, let's go. Let's see it.
What the hell? Okay.
2 orbs that miss.
The first one we're going to that'll be probably the top one. And I'm gonna use the divine, or what is it called? Favored by the gods, which is 2d4.
All right, it hits. Roll damage.
Okay, excellent. The 10 fire.
Oh my god, look at that damage roll.
Mhm. How the freak do I even do this?
1-1.
2 1s. Two
Nah, dude,
brothers.
cursed this entire campaign.
I don't know how, I just roll good.
Oh, and I will
Must be
run
like
back.
this.
Yeah.
Run back down where it was. Okay.
You get crit again, Keen.
Mm-hmm. It's not a big crit though. And I brace, so it's a really small crit.
It's a very tiny
Shit
crit.
just keeps following me.
It's a Layla crit. Yeah, I think this guy is getting a little bit annoyed with your antics, and so he moves up. Dashes up.
He's had enough.
He's had enough of this. But
Alright,
enough.
shield guy in the water. Red team continues to just run in the water. Hopping on in. This other guy will... Hold on. He's over here. Yeah, just dashes over here. That's red team's turn. Now blue team's turn. You hear the portcullis opening.
Oh boy.
that's this bit over here.
Yeah, it's the gray bars token.
Got it.
Shield man.
There's like nothing here, right? No door.
It's just a hill. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
14 misses. Keen, it's your turn.
Nice. Okay, I am going to try to smack Shield Man.
Alright.
Fuck.
It bounces off. You see it trying to do the sticky shield, but it's unfortunately
Yeah.
no longer sticky.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna brace again.
Layla. It's a little goon on you.
Mm. There is indeed. I'm gonna blast him with magic missiles.
Alright. Stabs
Should I
you in the
roll a
stomach.
concentration? Oh, that misses.
Yep. You do 10 damage. 3 darts fly out from your fingers and land in its body.
Nice. And then with my movement, I'm just gonna like slap him with my hand for no reason, and that's it.
Alright. It's blank team's turn. It will retaliate. Missing. It then moves over here. Tries to hop the fence. Easily doing so. Obviously it
Another
also...
backflip.
Yeah. It does another one. So that's 20, 25, 30, 35. That's its movement. Keen, this guy moves up. He misses. He bonus action disengages. Alright, red team's turn. This guy runs and jumps into the water. Now it's blue team's turn. Just gonna move them over here. Just to simplify things, they emerge and come onto the battlefield. Just move this out of the way. Shield guy's turn. He stabbeth
No.
for 10 piercing damage.
Oh,
A
goodness.
humongous
Is that a
amount.
half?
I did brace, so it takes 7.
That's a lot of damage. Keen, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm going to use Bless on Layla.
Don't you have lay on hands?
Yeah. I'm going to use Bless on Layla.
Okay, that will provoke an attack of opportunity from the guy.
Oh, it will? Okay.
Yeah, because it's not a quick spell.
Shit.
It will also cost you holy
Damn.
water. Just confirming, do you still want to?
I'll try to smack him.
Alright.
Do I still have my Divine Favor, or is it broken by now from getting hit a couple times?
Roll... You got hit like 4 times, right? At least.
I got hit quite a few times.
Just roll me a bunch of con saves. Like, I'm gonna say 5 of them.
Okay.
DC 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you
there's
still
all
got
my
it.
good rolls.
Yeah, you still got it.
Anyway.
In the future,
I'm
gotta
going
roll
to-
that every time you take damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to attack the big guy. Why is it like this?
Oh no. I'm
Have you rolled a
sensing
10? Like 7
he's
times
gonna
now?
he's gonna crit. I can already tell. You fucking dug
Yeah,
your own
very
grave.
I mean, I just rolled 5 con saves and they were all fine.
Yeah. Layla, it's your turn.
Wait, so you will you give me bless or you not?
No, he
I did
chose
bless.
to swing and miss
I chose to
instead.
try and attack, but it failed.
Okay, guess what's coming to these little fuckers? Can you give me a little circle for shadow?
Yeah. I'll just use the same one.
Yeah. Ah, wonderful. Oh,
Yeah, you can get like half
chef's
stuff.
kiss.
Actually, yeah, if you move the circle down slightly more, I think you get all of them, right?
Not
Yeah.
fully.
No, it's fully enough.
You move the. Yeah.
Okay, let's slap a good one, please.
Unfortunately, the fishmen are not very bright, so they've fallen for the shatter. So left to right.
The shatter earlier, right?
No, they were watching. Though
They were
Oh,
watching.
it's not a good one.
you can't really see a shatter, really. All right, left to right. Boom, 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 boom. 50% success rate. No big deal.
Thank you, one.
I mean, that's actually pretty on point because DC 12, like they have +1, so they have to roll 11 or higher. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty much.
my roll was stinky though.
Oh yeah, the damage roll was, well, it's slightly below average. The average is
all I
9
see.
plus 4.5, so 13.5. So, a couple points below average. Could be better, could be
Yeah.
worse. Alright, now we're on blank team. So, this one guy will just run and jump into the river, coming obscured from view. Keen.
Ever kill any.
Look, they don't want to die.
Okay.
Relatable.
That's why they do these things. They're sneaky, conniving type creatures.
They're very funny.
Yep. Let's see. Fuck, did I skip past? Who's 5? 5 is red. Oh yeah, red tiny guys for con. Alright, so the blue guys are gonna make a morale check with disadvantage. Or well, minor disadvantage. I think this will work. Oh yeah, I'm a gigabrain. They scatter. So the super injured guys will just like immediately run back up the hill. And sort of use the fort as like physical cover for their retreat. The more healthy guys will scatter this away. Just running towards the river. You can hear loud complaining from the shield guy as they run. But they ignore him. He takes his frustration out on Keen.
No. No.
Whoops, that's bite damage. I meant harpoon damage. There we go. Much better.
Oh, God.
He stabs the fuck out of Keen. Into the thigh.
Yeah,
The blade
so-
goes.
I'm not actually on death's door, but I am at 1.
Ooh,
Nice.
awesome.
Because brace is 9 damage.
That's amazing.
We'd love to see it.
It's your turn, Keen.
Okay. I am blowing all of my lay on hands on myself to put myself up to 21.
Yeah,
And then I am going to brace and stick my tongue out at the shield guy.
you can see it get even more pissed off and begin stamping its foot. Layla, it's your turn. You're glad you
It's
can't
about
understand the Fishman, whatever it's saying. Oh, your divine favor. Pops.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's your turn, Layla.
It's about damn time we get rid of this little. So I'm gonna twin another chromatic at these two.
Yep, that'll be your last one.
What
Does
level?
it cost just 1 point for 2 level 1s?
Yes. It's 1 point for cantrips and level 1s, and then 2 for level 2 and 3 for 3. And...
Alright,
So that's
well,
my
let's see
last
the
level
rolls.
point, my
Left to
last
right?
Chromatic orb.
Left to right on the rolls?
Sure. Sure, sounds good.
Oh, man.
Great.
These rolls are not doing so good. It's blank
Anyway,
teams. Yeah? What do you do next?
I cry. In game. Oh, I have bonus action, right? Or is no meta magic using his bonus action, right? Yeah.
Well, you should be out of meta magic points anyways, right?
Yeah, but I need to check this, but I know you can convert spell slots into meta magic and so I'm gonna go check
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Yeah, but I think using twinning spell is already a bonus action, so I think I can't do it.
Well, can you hit the text?
Yes. Yes, I can.
The meta magic text bubble.
I don't know if I have the meta magic thing, but I have the twin one. But
Yeah, sure. So when you cast a spell, blah blah blah. Yeah, it does not cost bonus action.
Oh, sweet. Then
So just name
I will
the
do
slot.
this if I can. I'm gonna convert a level 2 spell slot into sorcery points, but I'm gonna go check if I can do that, and if I can't, we just ignore that.
Alright, which spell slot? Do you even have any 2s? While you're looking
Yes,
that up.
I have a shattered.
Okay. You get stabbed in the back, Keen.
No. Oh, wait. I can parry. Great.
It's +2 to hit because of the flanking, so it's 20.
Oh, okay.
And even if it wasn't,
Classic Fiend.
beats it. 18 AC gets hit by 18.
Okay. So, let's see. That's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yep.
Alright, shield 1. Red team, they're gone. Blue team, they escape into the river and are also gonzo beans. Shield guy, he stabs at you again, Keen. 21 hits, take 7 damage.
Alright.
It's your turn, Keen.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to attempt to slash Shield Man. Nope.
Oh no. Layla. Keen's flailing.
As he is indeed. But I found this. Yeah, I have 2 more sorcery points now, and I lost Shatter.
Yep.
What the fuck? Okay. Bonus action using sorcery. One sorcery point for one level 1 spell slot cure wounds that I will use on Keen.
Okay, so you're converting the points back into a spell?
Yeah, so I can. Last turn, I converted a level 2 spell slot into 2 sorcery points, and I think I can turn 1 sorcery point into a 1 slot spell slot, or.
It might be both points to do so, but let me double check.
Yeah, that's a good point. What does this say that I pasted?
Yeah, it costs two sorc points to make 1 first level spell. You could recover your cure wounds with the 2 points, should you choose.
It's stinky, but we're gonna do it. And I'm gonna cure wounds him, because he's looking rough.
Alright. No 4 HP.
Oh, for God's sake! There's no way!
Oh my god.
So improbable. Like, how does this even fucking happen?
Dude, that's like I need to do the math on this one.
I think I rolled at least like 7 natural ones. At least. Crazy.
So it's a 1 in 8 chance to roll 1. So to roll 4 ones in a row on d8s is a 0.0002 chance.
Nice.
So
beating all the odds, man.
2 in 10,000.
What the fuck, dude?
Nice.
Alright. Keen. Feel a familiar sensation behind you. This guy's gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna give him a morale check.
He's great.
Because everyone else has ran away, basically. But it's gonna be like 12 or 13 or lower. He's completely fine. Oh, he's in it. He's like, we're gonna dine on human meat. Alright, the blue team guys who ran up are nearing the river. Not that you can do anything to stop him at this point, but they're almost home free. Keen. He misses.
Nice. Fantastic.
And
I am
I'll
going to
give him a morale check as well. Though, it's 15 or lower. He's sticking in. Yeah, he's feeling fine.
Yes.
You slash him.
I
Kill him.
Okay. This. I'm expending Bless for a Divine Smite.
Ooh.
18 damage.
That's good.
Let's go.
That's better than Layla's healing.
True. Divine Smite is not a bonus action, right?
Nope.
I'm bracing.
Layla. You've invigorated Keen. He's finally hit after you healed him.
Magic missiles on the little guy next to him.
He's so disappointed to hear that. 5 plus 7 is 12.
Is he dead?
Obviously not.
Oh.
He's very tanky.
All on one target?
What'd you say?
It was all on the one target.
Yeah. Yeah, on one target, yeah.
Yep. Oh, I thought you said 1 second. It's like your mouth full or
Oh,
something.
no.
Yeah. That's what I thought too.
Alright, move 10. So this guy moved 25. Boom. This guy will move over. And I think just run. Provoking attack of opportunity.
Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
You're not
I'm
gonna
going
hit.
to smack him. Yes, I am.
Ah.
For 10.
You actually
he's
get him.
fucking
Get the
dead.
fuck out of here.
He's dead, big O.
I was predicting a 3 damage.
That would be fucked up.
Keen,
Okay,
it's your turn.
This is our time. We need to get away. I have no more spells left.
Where are you, little rats? As I ignore you. 3, 4, 5, 6. I run up at this little fishman. I smash at him.
Oh shit!
Oh, there's the 3
There's the
damage.
3. There's the 3.
Layla.
You need to stop predicting this thing.
I can't help but predict. I should have said 3 before he rolled the last damage roll. Then the shield guy would have survived.
I'm going over here if I manage to jump.
Alright, roll your acrobatics or athletics. You jump
Nice.
over.
Oh, I'm literally
With grace.
flipping. Yeah, I think this one. And I'm gonna
You might
set him
still
with
be
my
covered in
dagger.
dirt from the last one, but for a brief moment, you look like an acrobat.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
you
guess
stab him.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
3 piercing.
Oh,
as much as Keen did,
3.
but you have
Let's
no
go.
bonuses. You have a -1 bonus. How do you have a -1 bonus? Hold on.
Because I have minus strength.
Yeah, but a dagger's a dex
Frail
weapon.
wizard hands.
Oh, then I didn't do something right.
You have frail wizard hands.
Yeah.
Alright, takes
I'm
1 more
sorry,
point of damage.
Sorceress?
Wizard! Yeah, he just slips out,
Okay.
hops into the water with his compatriots.
Yeah, let's take a little nap and come back to finish them off.
The problem is, we can try to loot it right now and like get in and get out. But if we like leave and come back, like they're also perhaps going to rest up.
Yeah, that's fine, but we'll just have better rolls tomorrow. It'll be fine.
Okay.
They can't recuperate that quick, right?
Fine, we'll play it safe. We are going to
Well, I'm just going to be a wet noodle for the rest of this battle.
I'll tell you what. Is the battle finished or are more people coming?
How would you know that? I mean, it's your turn.
The music.
Well, a whole, 6 seconds passes. It's your turn. You don't see or hear any other creatures. You only hear your own breaths and heartbeat. And Layla talking to you.
Okay.
I mean, we can try to go see if there's
I'm gonna
more.
go check out this tent.
You see, as Layla saw, a tent with a, watery puddle in the center of it with stacks of rocks and random shiny things.
I'm going into the tent to take a look at the shiny things. I asked Layla to keep an eye out.
Oh god.
Yeah, you see bolt heads, arrowheads, nails, silver
I'm gonna try to
coins.
sort through it for a little bit of money, or, if I'm really lucky, perhaps a javelin.
I mean, you'll see a javelin head, but not a javelin.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna try to sort through for some money, or maybe a dagger for Layla, since I know she lost some.
Yeah, there's a dagger in here. Again, sorting through will take a minute or probably 10 minutes. 'Cause it's
I'm
a bunch of tiny
willing to sort until
stacks.
Layla says that she sees something.
Alright, Layla. Keen went into the tent and is now in there. Some time
Sure
passes.
did.
A minute or so of him just fucking fiddling around in the tent.
I'm gonna try to look around this area.
Yeah, you don't see any creatures.
Huh.
The portcullis is even still open.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Can I have a little bit of if they were to come down here, would they see me from up here down here directly?
If they were to stand on the edge and look down,
Okay, then I will hide at like the edge of it or whatever.
Okay.
There.
So you hide yourself as best you can.
Yeah, and kind of like take a look from.
Yeah, roll a d10, Keen.
Okay.
Okay, so after 2 minutes, you've sorted through the shiny things in here.
Yeah.
And if you're just looking for coins, you find... Let's see...
Coins and daggers for Layla to throw.
Yeah, you find a rusty dagger and 14 silver coins.
I'm
Big.
so rich. Nice. Okay. I'm going to assume that's basically all I can find in here. I'm gonna come out of the tent after the 2 minutes. And
Yeah, you don't see or hear any dudes.
am I going to see you over here, or are you like hiding from me?
I'm not hiding from you. I'm just hiding
Okay.
from
I'm gonna calmly tell you, hey Layla, I'm going to go take a look through the other tent actually, if you can keep an eye out. Just
Keen, you have more regard for gold than your own life.
yes. Anyway.
That is one corrupt paladin.
I'm pretty sure we won the fight, so I'm going to go check out the other tent.
What do you mean we won the fight? We killed one guy and 50
Yep.
of the
Yep, they all ran off.
boy.
We're so safe.
Yeah, you routed
I mean,
them.
I'm basically just wanting to kind of take a look around while
Yeah.
they ran off, you know?
You can see a similar tent.
Okay.
Do you do the same thing here?
Sure.
Roll d10.
Okay. Ten.
Oh yeah, this one's got more piles of garbage to sort through.
Oh boy. I'm so
Roll me a luck check as well.
okay. 16.
Cool. It's pretty decent. So, you find 20 silver coins,
Woohoo!
and on top of that, you find a potion. Potion
Nice.
of healing. Just in,
So just a standard?
yeah, just the standard non-herbal version.
Okay, cool. Potion of healing. Sweet.
So Layla, you walk up the hill a little bit and see the cage, but it's empty, and the portcullis, and inside the puddle, the big puddle, you can see the empty stables. You can see a cook pit with a goblin on it, or in, you know.
Oh my god.
Ran
Is
through.
he dead?
Yeah, it's totally dead.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's just like on the spit, right? In the like corner. Kind of unsafe because it's underneath other wood.
Jesus. Is this all thing made of wood, the building?
The building is made of stone, except for the little like ramparts or whatever. The walkway above, which is made of wood. And the doors made of wood.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go in there. I
Alright.
can't see anybody above me.
You enter. You see a staircase up, or a ladder up. Oh, you're in there for 10 minutes, Keen. Sorry to say.
Okay.
It's got like
I'm chilling.
100 turns just fucking around.
Okay.
You
I'll
see.
go see upstairs.
Alright.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you go upstairs. You see. Hold up, my audio is fucking up. Why is my audio fucking up? I'm gonna unplug and
Am I
replug it.
lagging or is Torb?
There we go. It's fixed now. Yeah, in the bottom right, hand corner of the map is this other room, but obviously there's like furniture and shit there. You see a bunch of slimy, ruined like bunk beds, and there's like a little like partition area in the bag, which I'll just mark with a orange. Like a wooden partition or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Are you marking it down here?
Yeah, in the bottom
The
right.
additionals?
Yeah, additional floor zone, because this is the second floor.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see that there's a number of these like bunk beds have like chests, which the majority of which are just open.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a look around and check out the chests that, are open first, see if there's anything in them.
Yeah. You will see that there is like personal belongings of probably the people who used to live here. Which includes small amounts of coins. But it looks like it's been rifled through and it's all slimy.
Yuck. Did the beds have like pillows or anything?
Yeah, but they're stained.
Ew. I'm gonna like check under the pillow, see if they're hiding anything.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. Is there anything else that catches my eye in this room?
Well, there's the partition area, which you haven't looked past yet. And there is a desk that has been like placed up next to the partition.
Is the partition over here to this place?
No, the orangey bits are the partition.
Oh, I don't see it.
You don't see them? Oh no, they're on the GM layer. Okay, they looked orange to me. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, so like, okay, I'll go check out the partition.
Yeah, you can see a couple more beds. And these ones have locked chests.
Interesting.
You can see that they've been damaged, but they still remain closed.
I'm trying to. Do they have like a lock
Yeah,
thing on it? Okay.
they have locks, but you don't know if they're locked for sure. They're probably locked.
Are they really heavy?
You try to lift them?
No, just drag them.
Yeah, pulling at them. One feels not that heavy, maybe 40, 50 pounds or something, maybe less even. It's kind of hard to tell without like a scale, right? Chests generally feel heavy. The other one is a little bit heavier, but it's under 100 pounds, probably. So you can still drag it.
Okay. I'm gonna take the lighter one and drag it over to the trap door and just like shove it down the hole.
All right. You shove it down the hole. Or drop it down, right? From up here.
Yeah. I'll drop it.
Okay. Roll for me a luck check. Do not roll one.
Okay.
Okay. So the top of the chest will smash, and you'll hear several glass items smash as well.
Oh, fuck. Well, that was a bad idea. Okay, I go down. Go down and see what I did.
You climb down and you can see like a liquid seeping out from under the chest, but it's still like tipped over.
Okay, I'm gonna check inside and see if it's like liquor that I broke.
You push the chest to the side and you will see broken potion vials and ink bottle vials. You'll see papers that have been ruined by the combination of liquids, which are just spreading. You see a spare robe that has been completely drenched in these
No way you didn't plan this.
colorful liquids. And sitting inside the puddle, slowly getting stained as well, is this weird, colorful bag.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna grab the bag real quick and go wash it in the puddle. With
The mud puddle?
oh fuck.
Yeah, the mud puddle. Looks better than the ink
river.
puddle.
God.
Well, which one do you do?
But I go to the river. And just wash
All right.
it out. And I take the rope too and I wash it out a little.
Okay. You wash both as best you can. At this point, Keen, you've gotten your goodies. Come wandering out of the tent.
I'm gonna start coming out of the tent.
See
See
Layla.
what's going on.
I imagine like right here, right?
Yeah, are you like around here watching it, right? Over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll come out of the tent and I'll see you over here, kind of rinsing your bag in the river. I'll ask you, what are you doing?
Well, you see, I found some commotion in the fort.
Commotion.
And yeah, and like there was like a frogman, fishman, and he was escaping and he tipped his chest and it broke. And I found this really cool bag, but like it's covered in all this stuff. So
I don't believe you.
hold on, I have to roll against you, number one. Hold on.
Deception.
Oh god.
I don't believe you.
About what?
You're telling me you found more fishmen to fight? You didn't call for help?
No,
I told you to call for
they
help.
were fleeing, and as they were fleeing, this chest just fell down and it broke all over the place. And there's this cool bag inside of it, so I came to wash it up.
Okay, I can tell you're lying to me, but I don't know why. Anyway, what's in the bag?
I don't know what's in the bag.
Well, the bag looks a little weird, so it's.
Okay.
I'm gonna doodle it, but it's probably not gonna help that much. So it's got. I'm doing like a side view, so it has like 3 little compartments on the top that each have like little buttons, right?
Okay.
It's a nice 3/4 perspective. And then there's like a little like pouch on the front as well.
It's kind of like a satchel.
Yeah, it is a satchel.
Alright.
But what's slightly weird about it, and I'll use the map layer so that it's easier for me to color this, is that the colors are garish as hell. And there's like little silver inlays as well, gold inlays. So one part is red, one part is yellow, one part is blue, and then this little pouch in the front is brown.
That's interesting.
So it's just like a weird, ugly satchel.
Could I perhaps do like a history check to see if I recognize this thing?
Sure.
You have a history with purses.
Well, do you have proficiency?
In history?
Yeah.
I mean, I have +1. I have
What's your
12
intelligence? Okay, so not proficient. This does not look like something from Beacon. This looks older.
Okay.
So you open it up, you say, Layla?
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you open?
The red one.
Right. Yeah, you open it up and it looks like there's a black fog in
Whoa.
the bag.
Do I feel weird?
No, it doesn't like seep out or anything. It's just contained within the bag.
Okay, I'm gonna open the blue one.
Same.
Yellow.
Same.
Brown.
Also same.
I'm gonna reach into the red one.
I'm gonna Arcana check.
Alright, you're also unproficient in Arcana. It definitely looks like a magic item.
Okay.
Layla, you reach your hand in and you feel little sharp objects. Like maybe a few inches long or so. Don't necessarily like stab yourself on them or anything, but you know, it's like you reach in and yeah, you feel pointed, sharp objects.
I'm gonna carefully try to extract them.
Yeah, you grab one and you pull it out and you see it's a dart.
Oh.
And it has markings and sigils on it.
Did it look like something I can read?
Nope. No like language.
Okay. I want
Which color did you take the dart out of?
red. I want to check the other pockets too. It's just like reaching in carefully.
Alright, well what do you do with the dart?
I'm gonna put it back.
Okay, you put it back. You reach into the blue sack or the yellow sack or the brown sack.
Blue.
Yeah, you feel inside and you feel something fuzzy, like fuzzy balls.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah, you pull it out and it is indeed just like this little gray ball. It's about the size of a tennis ball, though your character wouldn't know what one of those are. But no like markings. Just a featureless,
Furry?
yeah, fuzzy, furry. It looks like it could be made of cotton, really. But it's...
Is it
Sorry, repeat.
very light?
Yeah. Probably weighs... It weighs a little bit more than like a ball of cotton would of the same size. There's clearly like something within, maybe.
Is it squishy?
Squish it. It's kind of firm, actually.
I'm gonna put it back.
You put it back in.
Check the yellow.
Yep. You put your hand in and you feel... It feels like there's just like dirt or sand in this sack.
I'm gonna grab a handful.
Yeah, and it is just like weird multicolored sand.
Whoa. That's cool. I don't know what it is though. So I'm gonna put it back.
You gently put the sand back into the bag.
And I will check the last pocket.
Yeah, and feeling into it, the last one has nothing in it, but you put your hand in and you like feel the edges, but you can't feel the back. So you reach a little bit further and it takes in like most of your arm before you hit the back of the bag.
Oh, cool.
And you can pull out your arm just fine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to get a really big rock, like pretty heavy rock, and try to like fit it in the pocket.
Yeah. You find a rock, a heavy rock.
Like the
Like how heavy?
yeah. Like well, I need to find something that can fit through the hole, but it's
And like a baguette-shaped rock.
yeah, like a big rock. I don't know, like 10 kilos.
Heck no.
Okay.
10 kilos?
I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
rocks are
it's not
dense. Rocks are dense.
I guess.
So 10 pounds of rock is not that big. Or, well, 20 pounds of rock is
10
not that
kilos
big.
is 22 pounds of rock.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
still. Sure, I could Google.
I'm imagining the satchel isn't that large, right?
Alright. How big is a 20-pound rock? So rock about the size of a gallon container would weigh about 20 pounds.
Yeah.
It's like a milk
That
gallon.
fit
Yeah,
into the satchel?
it would fit into the satchel.
All right.
The front pouch is pretty big.
Nice. Okay,
So,
I put
yeah.
it in
Yeah.
and I close it, and then I put the satchel like on, like across, my body.
Yeah, it doesn't feel any heavier.
Oh, cool. What the heck? Okay, then I'm gonna go back and try to like reach in and take the rock back out.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. You have to like put the satchel down and like put both your arms in
Yeah.
and pull, but you get the rock out, place it back on the ground.
How freaking cool.
So after witnessing that, I'm going to do a little test with it. I'm going to ask you to hand me the satchel, and I'm going to pick up the rock. And while kind of cradling the rock with one arm and holding the satchel up in the air with the other arm, I'm going to dump the rock like into the satchel to basically let it fall
You
into
trying
the
to break
satchel.
my new cool bag?
and see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Do you allow it to happen, Layla? Do you intervene?
So what are you trying to do?
He's got the bag
Like-
open and he's going to drop the
Dropping
boulder
the rock
into
the
it.
satchel to see if there's like a reaction of the bag, like with downwards, like gravity.
Okay, but why would you do that? What if you break it?
Are you going to stop me?
Yeah?
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm curious how this works.
Okay, but maybe we can test it with like a little less heavy object so the bag doesn't break. Maybe?
Okay. I'm going to pick up a smaller rock. You know, one that might fit in your fist that you'd still feel drop. And I'm going to drop it in
Okay.
and see if there's any downward pressure whatsoever.
You drop the rock in from above, and you feel the bag contort a little bit, but in a weightless way
Huh.
when it lands, and you hear like a thunk.
Interesting.
Cool.
All right.
Like maybe the stretching of leather.
To fish the rock out.
Yeah, you fish the rock out.
Looks like we found ourselves a small bag of holding of some kind.
Yeah, but I don't know what all this weird stuff is in it. We'll have to figure that out.
Not sure. You find anything else inside the fortress?
There's another big chest. Maybe you should try to open it. I'm not very strong.
All right.
It's a
Let's give it a
lot.
try. You want to show me where it is?
Yeah, sure. Have I managed to wash out the robe at all?
You think the robe might be a little bit fucked. It's got ink stains all up in it.
I'm gonna take it with me anyway.
You do so.
It's tie-dye now.
It's tie-dye robe. Yeah. Not in a good way.
Very ugly. Looks like it just got shit spilled on it way.
Yeah, and Keen
Fine.
entering the fort, you can see, like, right under the ladder is this broken chest. And just pile of glass, broken glass, and junk.
Are you coming with me?
Yeah, see, this is it. You know, somebody tripped this one of the fish people when they were running away. Yeah.
I see. Where's the other chest?
Oh, it's upstairs.
Yep, you climb the ladder.
Go upstairs.
You can see the writing desk and the same things Layla saw.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out the desk while he goes to look at the chest.
I'm gonna take a look at the chest and the lock on it. Does it look pretty hefty?
Yep. It does indeed.
Okay.
Layla, you see there are papers and stuff. They are not in the greatest condition. Can you roll for me a luck check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, some of them are still readable. Others have slime or have otherwise rotted from moisture.
Okay. I'm gonna gather all the good looking papers.
Yeah, and you can see that they're basically... Well, they're papers. Right? You'd have to read them to read them. They've got words on them.
I'll carefully fold them and put them in my bag in the brown pocket.
Okay. Place them into the brown pocket. Keen, what do you do with the chest?
I'm gonna ask you if you see a key of any kind while searching the desk.
Do I?
Nope.
No.
Before trying to brute force this thing, I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to look around this room. Is there anything of note in here?
Just the chest and its contents.
Okay.
Just spilled
I'm
out.
going to open up the trap door and try to look down there, taking care not to slip on the ladder, since I remember last time.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah, give me
kind of let
a
myself
check.
down.
Just don't roll one. So you're carefully doing it now.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Either or. Your choice. Yeah, you can brace yourself and slowly climb down the ladder.
Okay.
You can see drippings coming from the ceiling from the potion liquid and ink and stuff. Just mixing with the water below.
Is there anything in that room at all, or is it basically just kind of, waterlogged?
The hallway?
Yeah, like the initial room that you come down into.
It's just a hallway, which has like a single door which leads to this other room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go check out the next room.
All right. You see the other room. It is mostly as you saw it before, but you're kind of in a hurry last time. You can see like stone carvings, stone idols, stacks of stones. There's like a few like tables in here which are like rotting away with water but are still intact enough to be standing. And there's just more of these mysterious like piles. And you also spot a chest in the corner.
I'm going to walk over to that chest initially to try and see what kind of shape it's in. I'm assuming it's quite waterlogged.
It's waterlogged.
And is it made of wood?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to try to
banded with some like rusty bands of iron.
Okay. I'm going to try to break through the hopefully rotting wood with not like a full force like sword swing, but like a nice kind of like crack on the top of like the chest, like over the crest of like the top.
Okay, with what? With the pommel of your sword?
Yeah. Like I'm gonna try to like crack it open.
Alright, give me a strength
I'm
check.
assuming the wood looks pretty rough.
Yeah, it should succeed.
9.
It'll take multiple attempts. You get like little cracks, but after a few,
if I'm making progress, I'm gonna keep trying.
yep, you snap the board, which falls in
Cool.
to the chest, and you can see that there is coins inside.
Fantastic.
There's also water inside.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab what I can.
There is a lot of coins inside.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm going to ask Layla if I can borrow the robe that you found to kind of like put all the coins in it and kind of wrap the robe up almost like a big sack of money.
We can just put the coins in my bag.
Oh, true. I almost forgot we had that thing. I'm gonna ask you to lend me our new satchel.
No, I come with you.
Okay.
But I want to take out the paper first, so I won't bunch it up with a bunch of coins. The papers that I took, I'm just gonna hold them in my hand for a little bit.
Okay.
We'll go downstairs. We'll try to gather these coins in our little bottomless bag.
So how do you avoid the paper getting like wet? Because if you like go, and there's a ladder into a room with water as the floor.
You want to just take a look at the paper upstairs first, and then come down?
Keen, are you down? Are you downstairs?
I was coming up to basically ask you, and then I was going back down, yeah.
Go down, and then I'll hand you the paper, and then I'll come down. So I don't fall.
Cool.
Okay, why are we handling this paper, though? Why can't you just, like, leave it on the desk for now?
I don't know, because I'll read it later. I'm taking it.
All right.
Just hold my paper.
Holding paper tack.
I will hold the paper after climbing down soggy stairs, so my hands are all wet.
Look, just wipe your hands, okay? Wipe them.
Okay.
Keen, you're. You know what? I wish Strawberry could climb ladders. She would help me way more. Anyway, if I come down to I'm not going in the basement. I'm gonna go to Strawberry and put my papers on Strawberry because she's bussing, and then I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go help you put all the coins into the bag.
All right.
We'll just like scoop them together in there.
So you will go down into the basement after depositing the papers first.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You go down.
Papers are document
You
holder.
go over. You see the watery chest with coins in it. You can just scoop handfuls of the coins and like water will drip down, but you can just push them into the sack.
Nice.
And you just keep doing it until either the chest is empty or something happens, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep going.
All right. You fill up the stuff. Let me see. With what must be hundreds, if not like thousands of coins.
Oh, shit.
But eventually, you like stick in a handful and you can feel the bag start like fucking shaking and vibrating, and the front pouch opens up and all the coins spray out, fall in the area. The majority of which either fall onto the ground underneath like a foot of water or back into the chest.
Well, I guess it has a carrying capacity.
I guess so. Let's try not to fill it up too much next time. And then
Yeah.
we'll go back to gathering coins and putting them in, but leaving, a decent amount left, and then trying to...
Well, what I'll do is we'll like stuff the bag to like not too much, and then I'll go over to Strawberry, or I'll bring Strawberry close, and I'll just like start stuffing Strawberry's pockets instead, like with the bag, just kind of putting it,
Alright.
Okay.
back to transfer.
So give me an intelligence check for not overstuffing the bag.
Okay.
Sure. 6.
Okay, so during the process, it will happen once more, further scattering the coins around the room. But you think you've got a vague inkling of how much it can store now and steer well clear of the max capacity.
Okay.
Getting the coins is going to take a while. How long are you willing to spend here? Because this is picking up pennies that are underwater.
Let's say we do this for an hour. Try to get
I
what
don't
we
think
can.
an hour is gonna be enough. Did we
Well-
open the chest upstairs?
No.
No, the other chest is still locked and upstairs, safe from water.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to work on gathering these coins downstairs, or try to open that chest upstairs? I'll do the other.
You can go open the chest because I'm not very strong.
Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs and try to figure out the other chest while she gathers.
All right, Layla. Give me a dex check to see how good you are at gathering coins.
Yes, sir. I'm very good at it, I promise. Where is Dex? Maybe Dex safe?
Okay.
Oh,
You're making progress, but coins keep like slipping out. You can only end up getting like a few at a time safely, or you start filling the bag with water. So it takes a while. Keen.
Yep.
You go upstairs. You go to the chest. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to examine the chest and lock, see what kind of shape it's in. Does it look pretty sturdy still?
It looks pretty sturdy. There's like
Okay.
scratch marks and cut marks where creatures have tried to get in, but they must have given up because it is still closed.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to take out my high-quality tackle, and I'm going to grab another fish hook and try to jimmy open this lock again.
All right.
Give it a try.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh. Nope.
No, you snap a fish hook inside the lock. Is now jammed.
Yeah. Okay. You said this chest is like around 100 pounds, maybe?
Something like that.
I am going to attempt to carefully shift the chest onto its side to see how the contents shift inside. See what I think they might be.
Okay. You do so. Give me a perception check. You'll get some information no matter what.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so you hear some coins, though you think it's not like free coins, but you hear like a jingle, like a sudden shing. You feel some like heavier objects as well that are clunkier.
Okay.
And then maybe some medium-ish size objects.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look around the room for anything I might be able to kind of like get the back brackets like off of the chest with. Like I'm assuming it's kind of like brackets that are nailed or hammered into wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try to take a look around the room for any kind of like sturdy metal objects, maybe a dagger or something.
You find no such objects.
Huh. Yeah. I'm going to take out another javelin after breaking one earlier, and I'm going to attempt to basically like open this lock by stabbing it with a javelin.
Yeah. All right, give me a strength check.
Let's see it. 16.
Okay. I began bashing this lock with the javelin. It is going to take some time,
Okay.
and you are going to have to go through multiple javelins as it like beats the fucking javelin head into like a blunt pulp, basically.
Yep. Well, I already figured I'd have to get more javelins, so.
Yeah. Roll for me a d4.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. You lose
Nice.
2 javelins. That's not bad.
Okay. Alright. I'm down to 2 javelins now.
2 javelins
Did I crack
destroyed.
this lock?
Yeah, you eventually, on the 3rd javelin, you crack the lock.
Fantastic. I'm gonna take a look inside.
Yeah, and you can see. So there is like a couple sets of traveler's clothes, as well as cloak and some packs of rations. You see a few coin purses and maybe like a half dozen vials.
Oh, very nice. I'm going to try to take a look at the vials. See if I can tell what they are. Or
Yeah. Give me a history check.
19.
Okay, you think these are herbal potion vials. Which,
Fantastic.
I got it in drop. Right?
well, with the 19, you know that herbal potions have an expiration date.
Ooh.
So, it's a decent chance these are all gone.
Are they like corked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a couple of them. How many are in there, would you say?
Half dozen, 6 of them.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to uncork like 1 or 2 and smell them to see if I can tell if they're spoiled or not. I might not be able to tell at all, but
Yeah, give me, I don't know, perception or intelligence check or something.
okay. Could it be nature or medicine, maybe?
Yeah, that could work.
I'll do medicine. So
What's your roll? 6? Yeah, it's impossible to tell.
6. Okay. I'm going to just assume they've spoiled. I'm going to set them aside and kind of grab the items that are in there.
Gonna grab the items in there.
Yeah, so I'm going to grab these sets of traveler's clothes and cloak. I'm going to set them aside. Kind of just going through the items that are in there, because I'm assuming the clothes are probably covering up some of the, packs of money maybe and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just kind of take a look through.
You'll find 3 sacks of 50 gold.
Sweet.
They each weigh 1
Separate sacks,
pound.
50 each?
Yes.
Sweet.
I guess pouches would be more accurate.
Nice. That brings me up to 216 on my sheet. Okay. Excellent.
You'll see a fine dagger as well in there.
I'll grab that as well for Layla.
Very nice.
Roll a luck check to see if it's like a super fine dagger or just like a
Okay.
canonically fine one. It's
You can throw this one.
it's a throwable one.
You can throw this one. Okay. Okay. We are replacing a couple of your daggers on this run. And then you said a couple of sets of traveler's clothes and a cloak.
Yep.
I'd like to take a look at the cloak. Does it look like it's anything special or just a cloak?
Well, it's the cloak of a upper class person, you think, but not like a crazy upper class one. It's 30 years
Okay.
old,
So it
but
looks
it's been
like
in
it's well made.
chest. Huh?
So it looks like it's well made.
Yeah, but not like
Okay.
magical or special.
Okay. Nice. I'm going to mark those down in my inventory really quick.
Okay.
I'm just going to say like semi-fine cloak
Yeah.
and 2 sets of traveler's clothes. How much would you say the cloak weighs?
Well, let's see. So the traveler's clothing, I want to get to that first because that has a listed weight, right?
Right.
The traveler's clothes weigh 4 pounds. Then the cloak,
Each or together?
each.
Okay.
Okay, and a cloak also weighs 4 pounds.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm slightly encumbered, but I will be bringing this stuff back to Strawberry.
Amazing.
You know what? I'm just gonna put this stuff on Strawberry right now, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
You will also see some letters as well.
Oh. I'm going to try to read them if they're still in decent enough shape.
Yeah, they are. They're in the chest. It looks like...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to read them.
Yeah, just... So you don't get the sent letters, it's just the received letters, right?
Okay.
And... these letters appear to be like from family members
Okay.
that have been like sending letters to this person. Like, ooh, this person had like a wife or whatever. Or a husband. I'll just roll. Yeah, this person had a husband. Or at least suitors.
Okay. So there isn't anything particularly interesting in the notes, it's just kind of private letters.
Yeah. You get mentions of in one of the letters of a tower.
Okay.
But
Does the tower
it's
say
like,
anything specific?
is this person reacting to having been told about a tower, right? Like, that tower seems like it stores many mysteries.
Mm.
Think it's related to the one nearby your fort.
Ah. I see. So I learned, or at least I think I learned, that there may be a tower nearby.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of sad
Okay.
reading through this person's letters.
Yeah.
So they're probably dead.
Right. I try to gather what information I can from them. And, I suppose I'll put the letters and whatnot back on the desk after reading through them. You know, maybe with the other paperwork, not really necessarily wanting to hold on to them.
Okay. You put the letters on the desk.
I'm going to go downstairs to see how Layla's doing. I'm assuming this took me a little while to open this chest, so she's probably been working on it for a bit.
Yeah. You can still see Layla scooping coins. Not sure if this is
I'm gonna
the
ask
first
you
or
if you-
etc.
I'm gonna ask you, would you like some help finishing? I got the chest upstairs.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Give me your dex check, Keen.
Try and scoop it up with your big ass hands.
Let's see what happens. Oh,
Yeah.
and natural
Oh,
20
yeah.
minus 1.
You find a way to like scoop the coins effectively.
Nice.
So you start
Got no
making
holes.
progress.
Okay.
It's going to take some time, but you will be able to load up Strawberry. Are you willing to?
Fantastic.
How much time are you willing to spend?
As long as it takes.
I want to say, like, you know, maybe a couple hours, but in reality, I want to say it's like to the point where we feel like our time is being spent, like, every minute we're gathering like a couple of copper because it's like underneath some stuff in the water and we can't really see it. So like we've gathered most of what we can see.
Yeah, okay. So gathering like 80-90% of the coins or something.
Pretty much, yeah. We're trying to get our money's worth, but we don't want to be, you know, spending like another hour to get like, I don't know,
Yeah, that's reasonable.
copper or something. Yeah.
So after 2 to 3 hours, you hit this point where you've gotten what you think is most of the coinage.
Okay.
Excellent.
We're going to bring it up to Strawberry and load up her little sacks and
Yeah, I
satchel.
assume you guys have been taking trips up to
Yeah. Pretty,
fill in Strawberry. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, and so you do
rich
so.
is Strawberry right now.
What's Strawberry's carrying capacity?
It's a lot. I mean,
How much before she gets encumbered?
She gets encumbered at like 140 pounds. She's at 74 right now.
Okay, and that's before putting in any coins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, she'll be lightly encumbered by the time you're done.
Okay.
Oh, poor Strawberry has -4 intelligence.
We don't really have time to count up stuff. Do you want me to just put in like a weight?
Lightly encumbered. We'll do the coins later.
Okay. We'll say she's lightly encumbered for now.
Yeah. There's no fucking universe where she's heavy encumbered.
Okay.
She's a big girl.
After grabbing what we can, let's head out of here. I think the time of day is probably sometime in the afternoon now.
Yep.
I guess is right. Yeah.
Correct.
Let's get heading back with our slightly encumbered Strawberry,
Yeah.
with our riches and victory on our minds. Excellent.
I was trying to think how we can stop them from coming back to the stupid fort because I
Yeah.
feel like they're just gonna come back again.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, I don't know if we really can control the entire fisherman population of the region. We were able to grab what was of value in the fort. I don't really think there's going to be more items of value in the future. I suppose the fishermen might bring more things.
I suppose we'll let them be for now. I just hope they don't start spreading, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. How you guys feel as you return? Oh, you are returning home? Question mark. Where are you going next?
Yes. Yeah, we have a lot of money. We got a bunch of gold on Strawberry. We're trying to bring it back to Fagard.
Yeah. How do you guys
Well,
feel
A
having
little beat up, a
defeated
little tired.
the fort?
We
Feel
feel,
it's like-
you know, pretty triumphant. We gathered a couple of interesting things, particularly this little satchel is rather interesting. We got a fair amount of money. A little bit of stress is off my shoulders as a bailiff, knowing, you know, okay, I have a little bit more leeway now. I have some more money to help fund the settlement because our money's been dwindling in our last couple of failures.
Layla's basically slowly watching Keen turn into Mr. Krabs. And just like thinking about all the ink she could have used that she broke. Very sad. But at least she didn't get beat up this time.
As you're deep in thought, I'm going to turn to you and say, what's on your mind? It seems like there's something bothering you.
I just hope the fish people don't return and start moving towards us again. Or not again, but, you know, they're... I guess this fort isn't too close to our settlement, but the river is connected and they could come down.
It's quite possible, but we'll be ready when they do.
Mm. I'm not thinking about that at all. I'm just thinking about all the ink that I spilled. But you don't know them.
All right. So the trip back,
Are we? Yeah.
you are forced to make camp in the wilderness.
Oh boy.
So just roll for me a d20.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, awesome.
That is a 20.
That is a 20. Not a good 20. Can you roll for me 2d6? One, not severe. So, your camp, can you arrange it for me in the center of the map?
Okay.
And tell me about your camping spot.
Okay. Drag my
Strawberry's laying next to the tree.
uh-huh.
I'm laying on the branches.
On the tree.
Like
I'm
in
gonna say
the
we can have a
tree.
fire going at the base of this tree. Strawberry is kind of like tied to the tree. I'm sleeping on the ground. Layla's sleeping up the
She's
tree.
not tied to the tree because that would be very mean. She's just relaxing without being tied up.
Okay, she's relaxing.
No.
Yes. We have like a little fire going. That's about it. We don't really have like a tent.
Yeah.
Layla's probably going through the papers, reading them.
Okay. So we can get into the papers in a sec. Let me roll
Yeah.
a d2 to see whose watch it is.
I'm one.
Alright, I'll roll d2. Alright,
Okay,
Keen. you are awake. Layla is meditating, so I imagine this is like the first 4 hours of the night.
Yeah.
You're sitting in front of the campfire, maybe like cooking something or whatever, keeping an eye out, obviously. I'd like for you to roll for me a perception check.
Okay. Oh my god.
Awesome.
There's literally Godzilla coming our way and you can't do it.
Yeah, you're just chilling. I'm gonna roll some stealth checks. They can't possibly fail. Okay, well, never mind. Strawberry can roll perception check as well.
We love
Are
that.
you gonna have her roll it?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Let's see, what is her perception? She just
Okay.
bro.
Okay, well, that lets me roll. Okay. Okay, no, none of them roll below 11. Alright, Keen, you are caught off guard.
Oh boy.
I'm just reading this creature's abilities because I haven't like used them in a while.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Wonder
it's
what these are.
it's a bit. Okay, so that's how that works. So, Keen, something jumps on you from the distance.
Where?
From above, maybe? You can't really identify it because something is already on you. But it misses.
Yeah.
You see a giant spider sort of like go rolling around and then
Oh my god.
then another one. It actually manages to hit you for 5 piercing damage. Then the last one leaps onto Strawberry,
No.
missing. Rolls to the
That's
other
right.
side. So that is their surprise round. As they all just like come leaping atop you. Make a constitution save against the poison.
Oh boy. Are you kidding me?
The poison courses through your veins. We can roll initiative. I'll have them roll, or each be a different one. Layla, you are vaguely aware of your surroundings while meditating, right? Can you roll me a perception check? Just to not be surprised as well. Okay, you'll be able to act this turn.
Excellent.
Alright, so this is red team. You can roll initiative.
Oh,
Nice. Good. I just rolled a natural 20 into 2 natural ones, by the way.
yeah.
Amazing.
Things must be balanced. Question, would we have had a little rest? Like a short rest, not a long one?
If you want to retcon in a short rest.
I think
or-
we would have had to choose
Yeah.
to do that. I was kind of like wishing I did that when he said like we weren't gonna make it in the same day. I was like, oh yeah, shit. It's kind of a long trip. We should have had a short rest. It is.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Kane here. Think you need to declare short rest. Layla, it's your turn. You see
Okay.
giant spiders preying on Keen. And Strawberry.
Trying to prey on Strawberry.
And strawberry.
Since it like jumped on Strawberry and missed, can Strawberry like kick at it?
Strawberry will be able to kick on it on Strawberry's turn.
Hell yeah.
Strawberry was surprised.
Hell yeah.
Surprise creatures can't take
Yeah.
reactions.
I'm gonna take out a dagger and leap off of the tree on top of the spider
Okay.
and attack it.
Yeah. Roll for me to hit.
Okay.
Alright, you land on top of the spider. And you still have a fucked up dagger. So it's actually 2 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And roll d6.
Okay.
Alright, you and the spider both take 4 as you land on top of the spider. And obviously roll off because it can't hold your weight. But you're next to the spider now.
Okay.
The spider is going to attack Keen again. 17 hit.
I can brace. Can I brace while poisoned? Has the poison taken effect?
Brace? Brace is on your turn.
Oh, sorry, not brace. I'm sorry, parry.
Yeah, you can parry.
Okay, yeah, I parry.
Alright,
And that brings me to 18.
amazing. Keen, at the start of your turn, you take 1d4 poison damage.
Okay, there it goes.
You take 2.
Ooh.
You're also poisoned, and on top of that, snared as well. So your movement speed is half, and you attack with disadvantage.
Wow.
Good luck.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. Divine Health Line protects me from disease. I'm gonna try to slash at the spider that's stacking me. That's all I can really do.
Yeah.
Disadvantage 7.
Oh, you miss.
Damn. Alright, I'm going to brace.
You brace. At the end of your turn, make a con save.
Okay.
You are no longer poisoned.
Fantastic.
Alright, the spider. Layla did jump on it. It's the one who does the jumping. It's pissed. It fucking bites at her. It misses.
That misses.
This last spider will continue to attack Keen. It misses. Layla, it's your turn.
Can we roll initiative for Strawberry?
Yeah, roll initiative for Strawberry.
Okay, hold on.
Strawberry's probably participating. Alright, Strawberry can take a turn now.
Fantastic. Does Strawberry have an attack?
Strawberry should.
No, she does not have an attack on her sheet. It should just be like a kick with like a little bit of damage or something, right?
Yeah, I'll look through the thing.
Okay. Do you want me to roll like, I don't know, like a d4?
You can roll a d20 to hit.
Oh, okay. I guess
I'll add the bonuses later. There should be an appendix in the PHP.
I
What did
think
she?
misses.
What did she roll?
3.
Oh, yeah, she misses.
She's
Alright.
not a combat kind of girly.
Layla, it's your turn.
Not made for violence.
Okay. I'm going to reach into the red pocket of my bag and sling one of the darts at this thing.
Okay. While in melee?
Yeah.
Isn't that disadvantage though?
You will get a penalty for being in melee.
Is it where he hits me I can't do it, or is it?
No, it's just disadvantage to hit.
Ooh, okay. Can I punch it? Can I like stab it with the dart? The one in front of me?
Kind of like it's not.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll do that then. I don't know how to roll that.
You don't know what
Just
these
roll
daggers
for
do.
me
You don't know what they
a
do.
dagger to hit, basically.
What if the darts like explode?
Well, then we're fucked.
And that's gonna be
Okay, hold
that.
on.
So
2d4. I'm using divine intervention if this doesn't hit.
okay.
Or favored by gods. I always call it the wrong thing.
Alright. You look like you're about to miss, but then the favor of the gods tilts your stab, so that does hit. And as you swing down, can you roll for me a d4?
Mhm.
Yep, as you swing down, the dagger or the dart begins glowing in your hand. And as you strike, the creature gets hit for 2d8. So roll 2d8.
Holy crap!
That's so cool.
It takes 8 damage.
Wow.
Now, you are holding the thing as it turns into pure lightning, so you need to roll a d4 of your own damage as well. So yeah, it gets shocked, you get shocked a little bit,
That's so cool.
and you can see it like spasm underneath the dart. The spider continues to try to bite Keen, because it wants Keen. It wants Keen's succulent internal juices. Excuse me? I've hit the button. Alright, let me try again. Oh, there we go. It took a few tries. Oh no, my internet. Oh man, that is really awkward. Guess I'll be back in a second. For some reason, my fucking internet forgot the goddamn Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Extremely obnoxious. So, does 19 hit?
is that on me? Yeah.
Alright, take damage, make con save. 1 sec.
Okay. I braced, right? Yeah. Hold on. Con save. Natural 20 con save.
Awesome. You're not poisoned. Keen, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to slice this guy above me.
Yeah,
15
you slash it.
hit. For
Oh, that's not good.
Yikes.
Alright, Layla. This one creature leaps away into the darkness.
What the fuck? They're just like the fish guys for real.
Yeah.
Yep,
They're all-
you can no longer see it. This other spider continues to bite Keen. It misses.
Oh,
Strawberry. I don't know if Strawberry would go and attack. I think Strawberry probably is a defensive fighter. So Layla, it's your turn.
yeah.
Okay. Which spider have you hit?
The one above me.
Okay. I'm gonna fling another dart at this guy.
Alright. Reach into the sack and you pull out another dart and you throw it.
Huh?
It misses.
Am I supposed to roll a d20? I'm sure.
Yeah,
it's
d20
a-
plus
longer.
modifiers. Spellcasting modifiers. Yeah, you
Would it
see...
be easier?
Huh?
I was gonna ask, would it be easier to like walk over and hit it melee? Is it the same chance to hit?
No.
Mm,
So,
okay.
1 sec. Yeah, it works now.
Those passwords are right there?
No, I just hit the button on the modem.
What?
I hit the modem button. It's like I'm still running. My apologies. You see the dart like streak. You see the dart streak into the grass, and as it does so, the grass lights on fire.
Oh shit.
1 sec, someone's knocking at my door. My apologies.
They're coming to steal his internet.
Yeah.
Alright, Alright, I'm truly back now.
We're so
Maybe.
This guy's too healthy to give up now. It fails to bite Keen. Keen, it's your turn.
I slashed the one above me yet again. Die. Spell hit?
It does not hit.
Damn it.
Bounces off its hard chitin.
I brace.
The second one will continue to also bite. Strawberry does nothing. Layla, it's your turn.
I'm gonna dagger this one.
Yeah. You stab it for 4 damage.
Or yeah.
This one continues to attack Keen. Missing. Keen, it's your turn.
I will slash at the one above me again. 8 does not hit. I
The
brace
one
again.
that Layla stabbed rotates and bites or attempts to bite Layla. Layla, it's your turn.
Okay. We're gonna dagger again.
It misses.
And
Keen,
By the way, did you add another dagger to your sheet since I found that he's on?
it's your turn, Keen.
Carolyn.
I'm gonna slash at the one above me. 50.
You hit for 3 damage. Oh no.
I always roll 1.
It keeps like trying to get on you and leap on you, and you bat at it, but you just get glancing blows.
Bad spider.
She just has fear of spiders, okay?
Layla, this one bites you. This other one bites you in the ankle. Make a con save for poison. You feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Uh-oh.
It is your turn, Layla. You take a d4 poison damage. For the start of your turn,
Whoa.
you're poisoned and snared. You feel cold as this venom runs its course.
Uh-oh.
Is
You
it
stab, dealing 2 damage because it is a dex weapon.
Does she have disadvantage?
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. You get inspiration, Keen. Does not take 2 damage.
that?
It's back up. Alright, Keen. This top one attempts to bite you. It misses.
Does she con save again at the end of her turn?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Make another con save, Layla, to no longer be poisoned. You're free of the poison. Keen, it's your turn.
I'm slashing at the same one. Nope.
Another ineffectual slash.
And brace.
We need to get you a better weapon.
Hey.
Oh, my
Layla.
God.
Another attempt to bite at your ankles. Misses due to your magic protections. You see this thing is lining up for another jump when your turn arrives. Oh man. If only you were flanking, that would have hit.
If only.
Keen. Does 17
I
hit?
will use parry.
You parry its blow. As it
And
launches up, it lands over here. It's your turn, Keen.
uh-oh. I will attack that same one to my top left now.
Oh man. It misses.
Please. Please.
I hope you guys have better plans than this, because shit's starting to look grim. It's your turn, Layla.
No, they'll just never hit us.
This is fucking, like, we're just missing the spiders and the spiders are missing us.
Strawberry, do something.
I'm daggering this.
You dagger it for 2 damage.
Oh my god, whatever. I'm gonna have to use those flares or something. The darts. Maybe.
This one moves over here. It lunges at you again. Keen.
No.
Bouncing off. It's your turn.
Back a foul beast. 15.
You slash it for 3 damage, I'm predicting. No,
No.
5.
5 this time. Huge, massive.
What is your damage potential?
Up to like 10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's single
3 is the
swing.
lowest. 3 is the lowest it can be.
Layla, another bite.
What?
7 piercing damage.
Oh shit.
And you take another, make a con save. You're really going to want to succeed this one.
Okay, let's succeed.
I'm sorry to say. Okay, good for you. You don't take an extra d4. It's your turn.
Holy moly.
Your other ankle is all fucked up now.
Get
You
his
see
ass.
2
I
big holes just pouring out blood.
I actually can't even like do the thing because it's gonna blow me up.
Alright, you have a bond with Strawberry. Call on her for help. We need it.
I don't know. I don't want to risk her life. Strawberry, get him.
Animal handling check.
I don't want to risk your life. Strawberry, get him.
Nah, Strawberry does not listen.
Strawberry just stands there. Like, what?
What do you do as your action, Layla?
Oh god. I'm like thinking if I should eat a fur ball maybe, or like
He's not purple.
sprinkle myself with like the sand or something, or sprinkle the spider. Like I don't know what the fuck any of this does.
Well, you could try stabbing it for 1 damage.
Maybe I'll just leave.
Maybe. Yeah. True.
Like literally, we have nothing.
I mean, definitely don't use a dart,
Yeah.
right? Because that would kill it.
Well, it would explode me. Up to 4 damage.
What if you just like throw it at it melee range?
Can I do that?
With this
True, but you would have disadvantage, which would mean
yeah,
that
disadvantage.
you'd probably miss, which would be worse than.
Yeah. That's looking not great.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say.
Yep.
But hey, can I move away and then throw it?
If you disengage.
I'm not gonna disengage because it's an action. So
Well, it
see if the
may perform an attack of opportunity, and you would be unconscious, probably for sure. No, you'd just be on death's door, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Which
Okay,
would,
we're moving.
And
all right.
maybe poison.
Well, it misses.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, we're throwing a dart.
You grab a dart.
Wait, I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh man. So hold on. The number.
Okay.
So hold on. What's your charisma? Oh no, there's
My
no fucking universe this
charisma.
hits. It streaks wide. And you see another patch of grass ignite. Keen. Spider jumps off into the darkness.
Really? Oh yeah, that 5 damage took him out. He's scared now.
Gets on half HP, brothers.
Alright, I'm swinging at the other one. 14? Is that it?
It does.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh no!
Blasting his ass. Let's go.
And this other one
Take that.
also leaps away.
Pathetic. Is that all you got?
Dude, I think I hit that thing like 7 times with my dagger.
To do the same amount of damage.
So anyway, Layla, how do you feel about going back to sleep?
Just great.
We need the rest.
We can't just go back to sleep.
What time of night is it, Torb? You said it was within the first 4
It's
hours.
like 2 to 3 hours in. It's the night is still young, but you've traveled.
All right, go finish your meditation. Good night.
What do you
Bye.
mean? You just almost died, and I almost died, and you just want me to go back to sleep?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Well, let's just stay up, I guess, for the rest of the
I'm
night
gonna
because we're
spend-
close to death, both of us.
Can I spend one of the hit dice?
Yeah, I mean, we can take a short rest now, right?
Yeah,
All right, we're
you
taking a
chill
short rest.
for an hour.
Chilling. Roll a little 7.
I got a 6.
You heal up a
I
little
heal.
bit. You bandage your wounds. Bandage Layla's ankles.
My ankle.
Okay, we're chilling. All right, good work, Strawberry. You did great back there.
Strawberry snorts.
Don't take it out on her.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to basically just stay awake.
Okay. Rest, but stay awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Roll for me like a con check to get like the full benefit of your long rest, even though you're staying awake. Okay. You will still get like a level of exhaustion or 2, probably 2, but
Okay.
you get your long rest. You could expend another hit die if you so choose. And your features come back. All your paladin healing.
Yeah.
Layla, I imagine, do you meditate for the rest of your long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Get the remaining hours of meditation. Spend the rest of the night being chilling. You two get your spell slots back. And your sorcery points, and etc. etc.
Yeah.
Excellent news.
Dawn comes. Though you're still
I didn't
bogged
sleep at
down
all.
with your injuries.
Yeah. All right. Let's finish limping back to Feyard, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We make our way back to Feyard, or try to.
Alright, what spells do you prep? Do you do any casting?
No, I cast nothing. I prep 2. You know what? I'm prepping 3 cure wounds.
Alright.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself. And I'll prep basically with faint.
You know what? Actually, I will prep 3 cure wounds. I'm going to use all 20 points of my lay on hands on myself and use 1 cure wounds on Layla.
Okay.
And let's see.
It's the first cure wounds you
heal for
did this
15,
session. That was not just 3 HP or 4 HP.
I know, can you believe it? But it still stinks.
Yeah. Roll a d20,
That's
you guys,
crazy.
as you make your ways back.
Oh
Me,
boy.
me. You're
Okay,
only
you do
good.
it. I rolled natural 20 last time.
Ah, fuck.
Okay. No, you're just one off. So, good for you.
Oh,
You guys limp your way all the way back to where are you going?
nice. Well, we're not limping now, right?
Yeah, you're walking. Just go straight back to the settlement? Or...
Yeah. We want to deposit our winnings, and you know, we're bloodied up even though we're healed.
Yeah, clothes raggedy,
Yeah.
pants stained with water from crouching
By the
in
way-
water for hours.
I got 2 sets of traveler's clothing. Would you like one, Layla?
Yes, please.
Fantastic.
It's female
Strawberry is
traveler's
holding on to both
clothing.
of them. So, well, they're both for you then. Strawberry is hanging on to them for you.
Yeah, so you guys are home.
Fantastic. All
Bernard will sort of wave as you guys come on in.
right. Yeah. I'll approach Bernard. And ask
Oh.
Bernard
Another successful outing.
what happened. It was successful. We had a couple of close calls though. It did bring some coin back.
That's good. Coffers are running low.
We're going to need it.
Not much of note happened.
That's
Another
good to hear.
person came by asking about the spirits, but I told them there's no guides in town right now.
I see. Well, that's too bad. Perhaps we'll have to get another guide for when Layla's out adventuring.
So, there's a certain amount of coins in the bottom chest, right?
Right?
Did you want to roll to see what the ratio is of silver to copper?
Let's do it. Let's gamble.
Go, you gamble.
All right, D100 for the silver percentage.
Go, Mari.
Me?
Yep.
All right.
You want high?
Not bad.
Okay. That's pretty good. So, you found in the container
Nice.
and then
2, 3, 2, 5. So that brings us up to 4, 7, 2, 7.
Alright, why that fill that in? Someone's knocking on my door again.
Okay.
Hey, we have spaghetti stuff, right? Spaghetti.
We have money. Let's go.
We got so much
We
copper
are
and silver.
financially
I'm running into crazy.
independent.
So much copper and silver.
I'm back.
I'm also
Welcome back.
So yeah, you guys spend
also going to
some
put-
time counting, sorting these coins out.
Yep. I'm also going to put all of the 150 gold that I found into the coffers. I'm taking that out of my inventory. Okay. Nice. A little bit of a restock on the money.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very true.
Okay. Well, so it's only been one day, so they're probably making slight progress on clearing the patch, but
No, it's been like 3 or 4 days or so.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
They're making good progress, chopping down many trees.
Have they managed to bring back any furniture good yet? Perhaps enough of it?
Yeah, they've gotten some chunk of it as well.
Nice.
Can see some furniture just sitting in the open field.
Nice. Okay. Should we tally up the XP that we got?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Is there any like last things you guys would do in the session before we get to that?
One thing I would do
Mhm.
is try to check my red pocket on my bag and
Yeah.
see if I feel like there's the same amount of darts as before, or if I feel like there's the ones are still missing that I used.
Oh, did you pick up the ones
Yeah, give
that
me-
went up the grass, or?
No, those ones disappeared. Give me an intelligence check as you feel around.
Okay. Why do I have to be so stupid? My intelligence is not great.
It feels like the same amount as before. Didn't specifically like count them or anything. It's kind of hard though without the ability to see them.
Right. Is there still like a good amount in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to do any experimenting with the fuzzballs of the sand before we conclude?
I'll probably like do that within 2 weeks of downtime.
Yeah.
Do a little
You mean
trial
at the
and
start of the next session or right now?
Yeah, I can probably think about it and, probably do some of it with Flump.
little
It
experimentation.
would help me figure it out, probably.
Cool. Yeah, fair enough. How's you guys feeling in and out of character as you count your coins, tout your new magic item around?
Triumphant.
Characters feeling a little foolish and maybe also I don't know, like Keen didn't learn his lesson after kind of successfully looting the fish camp, not like taking a rest to try and heal up or whatever for the night, and then being ambushed by spiders, basically being punished for that. And it was a little bit of a scary encounter.
It was. It seems like the brambly woods are a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I had fun this session. It's funny how often we get so close to dying.
Dude, I'll be honest. I don't think the actual encounter is imbalanced or anything. I think it's just them fucking rolling 20 or higher.
The luck difference.
Yeah.
The luck difference on the fish encounter was nuts.
It was so crazy. They just kept critting you and hitting you over and over.
I mean,
If I didn't have
Genuinely.
like 60 points of healing, I don't know what I would have done.
Dude, if those
feel like-
spiders rolled half as lucky as those fucking fishes.
Fish, yeah. I know.
What are you saying?
I've rolled so many ones.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, if I'm allowed to roll any ones anymore for the rest of my life. Like,
Yeah, it's just gonna be all uphill from here. All
I mean,
good
really,
rolls.
can it get worse? Can it get worse?
It can always get worse.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy. I missed so many spells. So many.
Dude, the amount of chromatic orb misses.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Like
crazy.
how we fought like 10 or so fish guys. We killed like 2 of them. The rest just walked away. They're like, yeah, see us.
Well, they ran away. They didn't walk away.
Yeah, I guess that's true. They were not
It's the
leisurely
way
about it.
of way.
It's the way of the fish. Gotta be swift, move like water.
Yeah. Very disappointing on my rolls.
Yeah.
You know,
How come,
maybe we didn't.
Come you guys didn't get a Jabiful? I vaguely recall you. Yeah, I vaguely recall you guys mentioning maybe getting one.
But also, I think
We
we're
were.
kind of low on money, so
Yeah,
Well, that is true. That is true.
fair enough.
My thought process was if we didn't like go into the fight last week with like a lot of our spells gone, we probably would have been okay. So that was my way of kind of
Rationalizing
figuring
it.
the fish encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, well, we'll be okay if we're like fully prepared. And I now knew how the kind of shield guys' mechanics worked, so I was able to try to attempt to work around it. And I rolled good enough on the athletics check, so that helped significantly. Even though I never hit him anyway.
Yeah.
well,
I hit him once, I think.
I was.
At least
trying
your
to, like,
shield wasn't
prepare
getting
myself.
stuck.
Yeah. I was trying to prepare myself to like blast the shield guys, but it's like either half of my stuff hit or none of it. So it's like,
That That was
I gotta
really,
just
really
prep all
sad.
magic missiles or something.
Dude, they have not that much AC. It's the worst part.
Oh my god. No, just pretty bad rolls. I feel like we could have went about it differently too. You were just like, "Oh, let me stealth," and then like instantly we get seen, and we still could be
I
fine
rolled
if you
a
just,
one.
like, and I'm just thinking, I just hold out and you'll hit them eventually, right? And you just like also don't hit, so
It's really remarkable how often I don't hit, considering I have a +4 to hit.
Yeah, and when you do hit, it's not very impressive.
Right. It's almost always like under 5.
we need to get you like a
+5
big
sword.
or something. Yeah,
Something.
we need to find something.
Alright, so boom. That's all the little guys. Plus boom for the big guys. Plus, how many gold pieces did you guys get worth of treasure?
Well, I got 150 from those 3 sacks, and then the 2,300 silver, 1,400 copper.
Alright, adding that in. Plus, for finally defeating the fort for the first time.
Yes.
Obviously, there's possibility for the fishmen to come back, but if you defeat the fishmen again in the fort, you won't get like bonus XP, right?
Right. It's like an initial exploration kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find the encounter XP chart because I've been happy with that. What level are you guys?
4.
What?
We're not likely to hit 5
Okay.
What?
just yet.
You don't think we're gonna get 3k XP from this?
Probably not.
Probably not. Alright. Plus boom. And boom again. Now divided by 2 for the party members. Each of you gets 1,173 XP for the whole adventure today.
That's pretty big.
Okay, 1.
You've also got an item. How do you feel about the item, by the way?
It's cool.
I love the item.
The item is cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to figure out what the other things are, but it's so neat.
Awesome.
I don't even care that it's ugly. Layla's gonna love it.
It's very unusual. I'm sure there's like some country with like a flag that looks like this.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Be like pissed off. How dare you make fun of my flag? So yeah, I'm glad you guys had a good time in spite of the terrible, terrible, terrible RNG. I'm also glad that you guys didn't die to the spiders. About like 1/4 of the way through the fight, I was like, oh no.
This is how it ends.
This is how the campaign ends. They get a cool magic item, get a bunch of treasure, defeat the fishmen, and then go rest in the wilderness, and then fucking spiders jump them and eat them.
That would be a really good ending to this.
Ah, yes. Yellow, red, blue flag. Romania.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I have
no.
a Romanian bag.
And they are arranged vertically.
Yeah, but they're not in order.
Yeah.
It's a red, blue, yellow, and this one is yellow, blue, red.
Yellow,
Okay.
blue, red is Colombia.
Oh, never mind. So they are
Oh,
blue,
even
yellow,
better.
red. Interesting.
Let's see.
Either way.
The flag
So-
or the bag you got was red, blue, yellow.
Yeah. I drew it into my little D&D sketchbook
Awesome.
reference.
Red, blue, yellow is the Colombian flag from the bottom up. Red, blue, yellow.
I see. Well, in my sketchbook, it's pink, blue, yellow because I don't have a red marker.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah.
Ecuador, Moldova. We got a few.
Okay, basically we're just stealing everybody's ideas out here.
Yeah. When you include the brown, I imagine there's a lot fewer.
Yeah, I tried to look that up initially. The red, blue, yellow definitely has quite a few. Brown, not so much.
Well, I've got to go.
Anyway. Okay.
Alright.
So I'll just say thanks for
Thank you.
playing. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you for
thanks for
watching.
hosting, Torque.
Yeah, thanks. I had a good time. That was fun. In spite of the near deaths. Dude, one of these episodes, I will restore balance to the force at some point, and it will become the easy campaign. I guess I've just gotta.
I mean,
I've gotta just.
it's really not your fault.
I gotta account for the
What?
fucking luck factor. So,
Okay, what if hear me out? If we just add 1 to our rolls and subtract 1 from enemy rolls.
I don't think the one is even gonna help me.
it's not gonna be good enough. You're getting
What is whole
destroyed.
new dice?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when I think about it, that would not have changed practically anything this entire season.
Yeah. Dude, if you guys rolled normal luck, this would have been such an easy fight. I think.
Well, I didn't feel too bad because I did not get beat up this time, so I was like, yeah, whatever.
That's
I'm having
true.
a good time.
It was only like really deadly when the spiders came in.
Yeah.
Before that, it was just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Dude, Torque.
See you.